Hey, yo, what a show did we just have there, man? Congratulations to Edge. Congratulations to Bianca Belair. Let's just give him a quick round of applause real quick, man. Quick round of applause. Cause Jesus Christ, that was that was a hell of a show. I can't even hold you guys. That was a hell of a show. I mean, from the start. Let's start from the beginning. I personally missed the pre-show. I mean, I wasn't really that interested in it anyway. Um, I'd rather see all of those women fight separately, but that's just me. But I missed the pre-show, so I don't have too much to say on that. But I do know that the titles were changed. So, I mean, it's good to see that they can finally let Charlotte be the solo competitor that she's always meant to be. She's not no tag team partner. They can finally let Asuka do what she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Solo, whenever they just find a person to take the title off of her, more than likely. But finally see that Sting is over. Moving on, we start the show with let me see who's in the comments. What's going on? What's going on, Jarrod? My boys over there. My boys over there. Conversations at the shop. You should have checked them out. They was on Clubhouse today doing their Royal Rumble show. I'm still Team Galaxy, so I haven't jumped over to the iPhone Clubhouse wave yet. But yeah, man, back to the show, man. We start the show with Drew McIntyre and Goldberg. And was I surprised? A little bit. Then again, kind of want to get this out the way. You know what I'm saying? I know Goldberg ain't trying to be here all night. And you know what I'm saying? Let's get this match over with. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all the jitters out the way if he's going to take the title or not off of him. We got it out the way early. But anyways, I mean, it starts off with a mean headbutt to here, there's nigga Loso in the chat right now. Everybody but pull up. Gang activities. Yeah, man, it was a quick match. A very quick match, Jarrod. Like you say, you start off with the headbutt just to show that dominance. That's why I really fuck with Drew McIntyre. He don't be giving a fuck who he's wrestling. He'll knock your shit out real quick. But like I said, man, start with the headbutt, then you got it going to it. He gave him a spear, and then pretty much after that, it was just your typical, like, you know, man, like my man Frass says, a typical Goldberg match. And same as Brock Lesnar too. You get the finisher, kick out, same thing over and over. But what I will give them, and maybe just to the history of what Goldberg has been doing lately in WWE with a lot of our favorite talents, that we have always that subconscious feeling that he's going to defeat them, whatever. But when he hit that jackhammer and that spear, I mean, my heart dropped at that 2 count. Oh my God. I know yours had to also, man. Y'all heart had to drop just a little bit when he hit that jackhammer. And even when you seen Goldberg kick out of the Claymore, like, even though it was early, you knew it was gonna have to be some kickouts, whatever, but still, man, I thought with the Claymore, it was probably gonna be like a quick one and done, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, you did this to everybody else, and let's see it happen to you. But just to see the little things that they did throughout the match, it made it okay. Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I can't sit there and say, like, I love all these other crazy matches and such, and just I can be enthralled with a match of a bunch of finishers and such. But, I don't know, maybe it was a little bit of suspense in the air with this match, and that always adds to a match for me, just a little bit. And, I mean, like I said, the spear through the barricade was crazy. The false finishes were nice. It was a solid match. It wasn't really crazy. It wasn't really crazy. Yeah, the jackhammer was definitely weak. It was definitely weak because, I mean, you can't pull them dudes up like that no more, man. Like, Drew McIntyre is a big ass dude. You think he about to hold him up there back in the day like he's a fucking Kevin Nash or some shit like that? Hell no. That dude back is going to go crazy later if he had tried to really lift that motherfucker in the air. Hell no. But solid match. I mean, like I say, nothing we were really expecting to be a goddamn barn burner or nothing of that nature, but solid match nonetheless. What else, man? Let's see. Get my phone charger real quick. Keep this shit charged. Where art thou? Are you? But yeah, man, it's still good to see Drew McIntyre still the champ going into WrestleMania. I did like the show of respect between the two dudes. Like I really did like that. I mean, given how he definitely pulled up on him and just pushed him to the ground and all of that stuff, they kind of made him look like a bitch. But for him to show him respect, and we did see the interview. I've seen the interview where he said he really do see guys like Drew McIntyre, Ricochet, a couple other people I can't remember, but as the future of WWE and really like, you know what I'm saying, getting through the mud and getting to where they are, whatever. But that sign of respect and really saying like, yo, you got that. That was good to see because we really haven't seen him do that with a lot of talent, at least on camera. And this was really good to see. See anything else I want to remember? That's pretty much it, man. Like I said, solid match. Nothing to really go crazy over, to be honest with you. Nothing to go crazy over. But we move on to what's going on, Jenkins? My man. Yeah, everybody had mad people in the PS4 chat lit. What's going on, Alex? What's going on? Oh man, we're gonna get to the Carlito in a second, man. Let's move on to this Carmella versus Sasha Banks. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This was a solid match. They might be 2 for 2. Who knew that Sasha Banks and Carmella would have like this much chemistry together? Like that's really dope. What's going on, Marcus? But yeah, man, really good match, man. Really good match. Hard hitting match. You had parts of the match where you've seen Somalia. I don't even know what this dude is. Is he like a servant? Is this dude like her boy? So what the fuck is going on with this shit? I smell racism all the time. But especially if you call some dude Somalia, what the fuck is that? Like, that shit was crazy. But yeah, Sasha's definitely a general, Eric. Definitely a general back there. Like, she is like, she's one I feel like a lot of people want to have a match with because they know that they're either going to have a stellar match with, in the same way I feel like with Bayley and too. And same with Charlotte. I mean, obviously these women are they where they are for a reason, but Sasha definitely being in her bag a lot. And I think a lot of women want to get in that ring with her just to, you know what I'm saying, either step their game up or reach that level where she's at right now. Cause she definitely is. I mean, me and the homie Andre was having a debate on there if she's the best wrestler, you know what I'm saying, in the WWE. I was like still saying, you know what I'm saying, you got it, it's a little debatable, you know what I'm saying. You got long bets like, you know what I'm saying, Natty, who's been there for a while, who's wrestling from Wrestling Royalty. So I mean, I can't say that, especially when she's training a lot of, you know what I'm saying, these wrestlers to become better wrestlers and such. I don't know, neither here nor there. But right now, Sasha is the best female wrestler in the game. Like that's neither here nor there. Like I said, yeah, little parts of the match where Somali was helping out, catching, you know what I'm saying, Sasha and shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I wish I can catch Sasha in my arms like that. That is just, whew, good Lord. That is a lucky man. Like, she is just be touching this man all on the shoulder and letting him jump into this man's arms. Like, god damn, like, please give me that man's role. I would, man, yo, whew, I can't even say the words I would be saying if that shit was to happen to me, man. But you really had her really kind of one step ahead pretty much throughout the whole match. Like I said, good coming off the last match, and she knows all of, you know what I'm saying, Carmella's tricks and all the tricks in the trade. So I said she's going to bring to the joint. So she's already aware of that shit. But like I said, you had the little bit of interferences from Reginald or Somali or whatever you want to fucking call him that, you know what I'm saying, had Carmella being able to take over where she can. Like I said, it had really dope match where you had Sasha Banks, you know what I'm saying, hitting her with the Meteora and then really kind of grabbing at her knee after that. It had real good parts about where Carmella was just really giving her the elbows and kicks. Like, Carmella's really bringing up her toughness in this feud. She really might be doing the whole real like glamour diva look and shit like that, but she's really giving it up a little bit more filthy in the ring, and that's a real dope balance for me. Like I said, let's get to the end of the match. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happened. Oh yeah. It's just pretty much. I mean, pretty much it was just them really beating the shit out of each other for pretty much the rest of the match, until she was able to get the submission of the bank statement in to really solidify the win. Like, they were really giving it up filthy in this match, man. I gotta give these ladies their credit. For the 2 matches they had, I was not thinking it would have been this good. And to be honest, I really didn't think this was going to be a Mania match, but Sasha Banks is their lady right now. But I'm not going to hold you. I really did like the Bianca Belair and Bayley program a little bit more. We see they ended that on SmackDown, but just to show that this joint was, you know what I'm saying, put on the Rumble, it was for a reason. It was for a reason. Hold on, we got the brethren pulling up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, brethren? This nigga coming in looking like goddamn Darth. What the nigga named Phantom? One of them niggas, yo.
What up, man? I just
this Star Wars ass jacket hoodie be killing me, bro.
I passed out. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That Reigns. That Reigns and fucking KO match put me out.
You trying to say it was whack?
Yeah.
Oh, you bugging. We was lit in the chat.
Because everything before that, I fucked with. And then that shit, I don't know, man. That shit put me
that shit was lit. Y'all hear this nigga, man?
And then I wake up and I see a part-timer win the Royal Rumble. And I thought I was dreaming. So
he's not technically he's not a part-timer.
He is. He ain't gonna be there next year. He's a part-timer.
The nigga was injured for what did he do? He signed for 3 years.
That nigga, and they gotta give him the belt. They gotta do something with him. They're like, oh, let's rush him to the top. We only got 2 years.
All right, man. Let's get into that real quick then. I mean, shout out to Sasha Banks. She's still a champion. Obviously, she's going to be going into WrestleMania champion, and we'll be talking about that in a little bit. But let's see. What was the next joint, man? You want to start with the women's Royal Rumble match, or you want to go into the men's? Let's start with the women's Royal Rumble because that goes in perfect.
That was to me the match of the night.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hands down.
No doubt. Gotta give them. Let's give the women a credit because I feel like each year they are getting better and better, bro. Because last year women's Rumble was not that bad, and this year y'all knocked it out the park. Sorry. No fucking lie. Y'all knocked it out the park. We got my bro Deezy here too, man. He's gonna be checking in with us.
What's shaking, man?
But yeah, man. Let's talk about it, man. Dope fucking Royal Rumble match. We start with who was number 1, if I'm not mistaken. Bayley, and it was Bayley versus Naomi. Return of Naomi. Oh my god!
It was a lot of ass in that ring, bro.
That shit was beautiful, bro. That shit was really beautiful. Like, I really feel like I was about to combust. Like, not literally in a nasty, like literally like this. I couldn't. No. It was gonna poof in the air, my nigga. Like,
no, in a nasty way. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
But besides the nasty way, though, just off the talent in the ring, like it was just enough. It was like talent in the beautifulness.
And then you had Bianca come in at number 3. Yo, just to see Bayley. I love Bayley, but just really to see Bianca and Naomi in the ring together, bro.
Bianca, Naomi, and then you got what's her name? You got you got what's her name? She came in later.
Tony Storm?
Tony Storm, yeah, son. Yo, what did I said in the chat, bro? Tony's thighs is fucking crazy, fam. Because when she was walking down the ramp, them shit was going whoa.
Just let us get our lust out real quick, and then we will talk about how great the match was because it was really just a lot of beautiful fucking women in this.
You know when you bite into the drumstick and you go like this,
bruh?
That's
nah,
what I want to do.
Like, you ever like just bit a good buttermilk biscuit?
Oh
my god!
You just want to go like this.
Pain, bro. Pain. Like, but all in all, though, let's just really get into it. The storytelling in this shit was really fucking dope. From Bianca and Bailey, from who else you had in there? Billy Kay. Oh my god, Billy Kay was fucking hilarious in this shit, dog.
Did you
The
catch
resume to everybody? Like,
did you catch them calling Billy Kay Peyton Royce and Peyton Royce Billy Kay when they both went in the ring?
hell no, I didn't notice that.
Fam, I was like, whoa, what the hell's happening here?
I ain't gonna lie, I was happy to see them link up. Like, they looked so happy to be whooping bitches' ass together. Like, who was they? Who asked? It was Victoria. They was kicking the shit out of her, just like, ha, yay, back together, bitch.
I don't understand why they broke up. I don't understand why they broke them up.
Nobody understands. That's the crazy thing. Nobody understands. Because they don't even understand.
They said they seen Peyton as a single star, but then they put her in a tag team with Lacey.
And I've always said that Peyton was a good solo star, even since I seen her in NXT. But I mean, Iconics is, I mean, yo, they had
the tagline, they had the comedy,
and they had the tag. They had the gold too. Like, they were successful as a team.
I think it's just, I always see Peyton as the more superior wrestler, so I guess that's why they probably moved that way. And she still does look like she's really improving all the time, but I was happy to see her, man. As she was trying to show off the little yeeks she got, I was like, go ahead, show off them little yeeks you got. Go show them off, girl. Do your thing.
You know that video that's making this rounds of the two white girls going like this, and there's the two books going like that. That's what Peyton Royce.
I didn't see that shit.
You didn't see that? Oh, that's all over Twitter.
But yeah, man. Surprises. Victoria. I thought that was a surprise, man. You know, in our chats and such, as the Victoria gets a lot of love. She's definitely a trailblazer for us.
Speaking of Victoria, can I show you something?
Is it her nudes?
No. So I was on her IG and she has a toy. Does this look like Victoria to you?
No, not at all.
What does that look like to you?
It looks like a drag.
See, I wasn't the only one that went there.
Look like Jeff Hardy with dark makeup on.
It looks like Ministry Undertaker with lipstick on.
Like a a generic fucking Dolph Ziggler toy.
Yeah, like emo Dolph Ziggler.
Ballot swap.
Like, that's fucked up. She don't look nothing like that. She don't look nothing like that toy, son.
Yo, so Naomi was the first surprise. Everybody loved that shit. Who else we got in here? I thought Shayna Baszler. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought Shayna Baszler that was my pick to win this shit this year.
Shayna had a good performance.
She did, man. But maybe she gonna have her year, man. She's going to have her year.
I don't think she's horrible.
I'm saying it's going to be one of these years, bro. She's too good of a talent just to be letting go to the wayside. But that's just my opinion. But like you said, she did have a good showing in here. We got Shotzi Blackheart. NXT women showed up and showed out. You can say whatever you want to say about her. I'm gonna give her flowers. She is still one of the best rising stars in WWE right now. You know what I'm saying? You have Bianca Belair. I think she's the next one up in the women's division as the next rising star. Like,
what's the appeal, Larry?
Huh?
What's the appeal?
Bro, it's just that she doesn't feel like nothing else on the roster. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't feel like a diva. She's not one of the dark entity type girls. She's none of that. Like, she just
could have fooled me.
Huh?
Could have fooled me.
Nah, not really. Like, because if you think of like girls like, you know what I'm saying, what Nikki Cross was doing when she first pulled up, when she was doing the sanity shit, or what Alexa Bliss is doing now, or then you got the other side where you got, you know what I'm saying, the wrestler type joints where you got, you know what I'm saying, the Natalias, the Baileys, such on and so forth, even Sasha to an extent, but you could put Sasha more on the diva-ish side where you get her, the, you know what I'm saying, the total diva type chicks, whatever. I'm not saying diva percents of the, like, of the old sense, but just how they move. Like, you see how like Sasha and what's her name, Carmella are moving right now. They're trying to bring back that diva style, but still be on the wrestling style. You know what I'm saying? And I think with Shotzi, she's like, there's no like type of lane you could put her in. You know what I'm saying?
She's a Luna Vachon.
A who? I would say yeah, if that, but I don't know Luna as a wrestler too much. I did understand the character, but I guess you could say that, but a little bit more relatable in a sense.
Because Luna wasn't a diva per se, but she was a female wrestler. And
yeah,
she had
the oddity things though. We know they were.
Why don't we say so much more?
But I like her style because she got the army thing to her. Well,
that's the difference.
I like that gimmick. I like the little.
We can't say Lita because Lita looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
We can't say Lita because Lita looked good.
The jury is still out for me on Shotzi.
Lita was like a punk rocker. Like
the jury is still out on me for Shotzi. The jury's still out. Sometimes she look right with her makeup. Sometimes she don't. It depends.
Somebody in the chat, somebody in OTR update post, shout out OTR, said that it looked like she slept her way somewhere because she always getting chances.
I hear it.
Come on, son. No, I'm not jocking that. That's whack. We're not doing that. I'm
only repeating it.
And that's why some niggas in OTR should keep their comments in OTR, because that's why nobody listens to them shits. You feel me, son? You know, I don't, I'm here for my ladies, bro. I ain't with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Griselda Aries, we
like,
get?
I think that thought process is so 1980s, 1990s type shit, bro. Like whoever thinking like that shit, bro. You need a hug. You need a hug, fam. Like your mother probably didn't hug you enough. But anyways, like I said.
Damn, why you going in?
If you going in, you trying to say somebody like that is like, come on, Shot's even putting in work, bro. Like just to say a weak ass comment like that, that's just show you ain't watching the product. But once again, I think the women of today is nothing like the women back in the day. So we really gotta, you know what I'm saying?
What chances did she get?
We can't. I mean, what? Thank you. She lost against EO. All she did was host the fucking Halloween Havoc shit, because I mean her gimmick was perfect for that. Either her or Dexter Loomis was gonna do it. Who else was the fuck?
Eric, it was one of the low tier, mid tier OTR.
Yeah, low tier.
We don't care about them. We don't care about them.
I mean, get these Division 3 ass niggas out of here.
Who's gonna fucking NXT? Because Triple H is married. He ain't fucking that up with stuff.
Who the fuck wanna fuck Sean cockeyed ass? Like
who wanna fuck Shotzi? Nobody.
In that outfit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I was just happened to walk in a Hot Topic one day, I would be like,
I don't shop at Hot Topic. That must be the difference there. I don't
see Hot Topic and Armor.
Hey, right niggas, we want to go walk. That's why I can walk in and get my Bullet Club shirt there.
I'm still not in Hot Topic form.
Facts. That's the goal. That's the goal.
I'm not in Hot Topic form.
That's the goal. We want to shop at Hot Topic. That's the goal.
Right. We want to shop at Hot Topic.
Man, back to this shit. But like I said, Shotzi had a good showing. You know what I'm saying? To start the NXT girls pulling up on there. Who else we had on there? We had Toni Storm. We had Rhea Ripley. I think was
Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai.
I love Dakota Kai. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's really a great wrestler, man. Really great wrestler. I'm surprised they did not have Raquel Gonzalez pull up.
Yeah, or
I'm really surprised.
I found out that the chick in the yellow that I was asking about in the chat was so what is it? Garrett, Santana Garrett. I don't know her.
She came in?
Yeah, because I was like, who's the chick in the yellow and pink? And these niggas was like, we don't know. And I was like, and then I did my due diligence.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know who the fuck she was, bro.
I don't know either.
I was like, yo, is she some type of girl who came here to just a job to eel or some shit like that? Like,
I don't know either. Jarrod, who is Santana Garrett?
You could have had Casey Catanzaro come back. You know what I'm saying? Remember she pulled up last year and did that dope ass trick on the pole.
She did what? Hey, whoa.
I couldn't think of nothing else. But I mean, she did the trick. The trick. Hold on, Frass. She did the trick thing where she like had her legs crossed on the pole and lifted herself back up in the ring.
Whoa.
I I'm just saying. Yo, Frass, you remember last year where Casey Catanzaro, she did the trick on the post?
On the
Where
post.
she lifted herself back in the ring and shit.
That's talent.
Ricochet girlfriend.
Was this on the WWE
The
Network?
short joint.
The short joint.
Oh my god, Ricochet girlfriend, a joint that she was in the Royal Rumble last year, the Women's Royal Rumble. She was on the goalpost on the post. She was like wrapped around the shit, and she lifted herself back in the ring like that.
Casey something.
I think it was Mia Yim.
That's Phoenix Splash with Kaden Carter in the Dusty Classic.
Yeah, Mia Yim was supposed to be in this Rumble. But
anyways, I would like to see her come back, man. I would like to see her come back. Candice LeRae could have came back, or you could have threw Indy Hartwell in there. There's a lot of people you using in the women's division that you could have used other than her. And no offense to that lady. I'm just saying, it's a waste of spot, B. No offense to her. That was probably her dream come true, but hey,
we don't know her.
Give it up.
We don't know her.
Facts. It went nowhere with that. I'm trying to think what else we got in here, Frass. It was we said Victoria. That pull up was very dope. That was very dope to see.
Bro, the spot that Rhea was injuring motherfuckers, man. The power bomb.
What was it?
The power bomb on the fucking apron to I believe it was Mickey. It was Mickey. Power bomb on the apron, fucked her back up, and then what she did to Dakota, where Dakota landed on her face in the apron and she fell out.
Yikes.
Yo, talk about Lana. Lana when she did that toupee to Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was like Undertaker hitting the cameraman.
How many people in their subconscious thought Lana was possibly going to win?
I did.
It's a smash piece. When I see the return, I was like, ooh.
Because the way they made it look like it was, she's going through all these tables, but we're giving her shots. So I thought this was going to be the same pattern.
But she did get her culmination, I guess, with eliminating
it sounds
Nia Jax. Kind of like how Ricochet did with last year with his situation with Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
This is Vince McMahon product.
Yeah. What I am surprised though, I'm surprised we didn't get Eva Marie. I really thought we was going to get her here. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I forgot to say that in the chat, but I really thought we was going to get her here this year.
And Melina.
And Melina. I thought she would have pulled up, but she pulled up for the Legends night, so I guess that was her yearly due diligence.
Actually, Melina was on IG. Melina posted on IG that she was watching the Rumble.
Fuck, bitch! I want to watch you in the Rumble. What the fuck? Like,
yo, Prime Melina. Prime Melina.
You feel me?
Prime Melina when she debuted with Eminem was A1, nigga. That was
she could have pulled up with Cardi. Oh my god, bro! What? Yo, let me stop giving WWE my ideas. Yo, me and Frass really about to go to WWE headquarters with applications. Like, what's up, nigga? You heard me? Jersey.
I ain't got no motherfucking slogan.
I got no motherfucking slogan. Sign me.
It's funny this nigga say this.
I don't got zero slogans. Just sign me.
Yo.
Who is this man up front with dreads? Mark Henry? Get your brother. I don't care. Sign me.
Why does this dude smell like a lot of grass right now? I know that smell.
Hey, get rid of him. Your foreign fans are downstairs.
Did RVD send you?
Another, I ain't gonna lie, a personal moment that I popped for. In fact, we saw about this in the chat with Jillian pulled up, bro, with the microphone singing. Bro, that took me back to when I was a kid so quickly, dude.
I will say, bro, she needed the mole, yo.
Oh, no.
She needed the mole?
Yeah, I'm glad she
that shit probably give her nightmares.
I'm not gonna lie, that mole would have made it extra lit. Yes, that big ass just lump.
I was eating, so I'm glad she didn't pull up with.
Okay, that makes sense because that mole was nasty back then.
Yo, I wonder if they really got that gimmick from what movie was that? From Austin Powers. I wonder if they got that gimmick from that, yo.
She looking kind of thick now.
Mole.
She was kind of
she always was thick in front. She just didn't have nothing in the back.
Nah. She ain't got the paperback book. Yo, y'all gotta find that video. Oh, you gotta find that video. What
was she? She was feuding with Trish back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Did she
no, she was feuding with Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool.
For the Divas
one of
title.
those.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
The only thing I remember her off of is JBL.
She was in the cabinet.
Yeah, that's how I knew.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yep. She was in the cabinet.
I can't even lie. When she started singing, I was lost because I only remember her being with JBL.
Image consultant. Yep.
Yeah, and get her mole bit off by the boogeyman. I remember that.
See, Jillian, I remember you for the good that you did for the SmackDown. I remember the good that you brought to SmackDown.
We remember
I really was a SmackDown boy. I really was a SmackDown kid, man. Like SmackDown was my shit.
She on IG. I'm about to give her a follow. Is she a good follow?
I don't know.
I don't think
Beats the hell out of me. Let's see. What else did we get in this shit, man?
The women? Oh, let's talk about the women because this.
Yeah, that's where we at.
One of the best Royal Rumbles. Well, no, the best women Royal Rumble to me personally.
It's the best one to date.
This is the best one of the last. Like ever since for as long as the women's Royal Rumble has been a thing,
the best
this is the best one. The
storylines, the build up. Yo, this low key, I know a lot of people gonna disagree because they're just men, but overall,
they're just men.
The women Royal Rumble as a full package was built better.
I'm not gonna hold you. You're right. You're right.
Listen to the check marks. The stories carried on better. They even made old stories and kind of like part ways. They continue some. They even like gave little teases for future rivalries and stuff like that. Like I loved it. Like
I was around for Billy and Jilly. Shit, I was around for that little tag team. Billy Kay and Jillian, Billy and Jilly. She was with the shit.
You can tell the Riot Squad is up next for the women's tag team title.
Yeah,
they gotta be. Like they definitely putting in work.
Ruby be taking too many serious bumps for that.
They need to hurry up.
She got to.
In the Royal Rumble, didn't how did Ruby? Didn't Ruby get eliminated by one of the champions?
Let me see.
She got eliminated by I think Shayna.
Yeah, they were starting the story.
When they went on that tear. Mm-hmm. They did that Big Show Kane Rumble 2015 shit where they were throwing everybody away.
Yeah, I think she got powerbomb. She got powerbomb to the outside.
Yeah.
Somebody looked nasty as hell.
On the apron. It was her.
On the apron. Yup. On the
apron.
That
was real.
That was nasty.
Oh, when Rhea Ripley came in, bro,
it was some
and her and Shayna was just kind of cleaning house, dog.
Were you surprised that Rhea lasted that long?
No. Rhea was my second pick to win. If you look at the chat, I was going back and forth between Rhea and Bianca Belair. Obviously, I wanted Bianca, but I thought the storyline was Rhea. Because I didn't think the Charlotte and Lacey Evans thing was gonna last long. I thought that was kind of
that's like a weird feud.
I'm loving
that. That is a weird feud.
I told you to take me back to that the SmackDown with this era. This take me back. It's like, this guy Paul Heyman written all over it.
The only reason I'm not a big fan
Heyman written all over it
because Ric Flair looks like the star.
We see a Dawn Marie that can wrestle with Lacey Evans.
Yeah, but what's
you don't put some respect on Dawn Marie, ECW veteran name.
You heard what I said. A Dawn Marie that can actually wrestle. You ever seen her do some fucking wrestling?
Look, man, ain't nobody could take a table shot like she can.
Shit, we have
Lana.
And Lita probably. I think Lita could take a good bump too. We got to put Lita up in there for a lady bump. She was getting fucked up by Triple H and Stone Cold.
Lady bump.
Lita was like the Jeff Hardy for the women, for real.
Yo, and I'm gonna bring up my the triple B that I said on the chat.
Triple B.
The triple B.
You put that on him, man. Wrong.
The triple B is who was it? It was Randy Orton. It was Randy Orton and who else?
And being born.
Oh yeah, Baron Corbin.
Being born.
Them two dudes right there have no care about gender equality or nothing.
They
actually believe in gender equality. Actually, they believe in it more than everybody else.
Randy wins.
You motherfuckers can get it.
Randy
women and men.
The only reason why I give Randy the win, not only because of Alexa, but the Nia Jax one, yo, he really got her out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, I watched that joint over. Everybody got hits on her, bro.
No, they did.
Everybody.
They did. But
Dolph got the super kick.
Randy O'Donnell.
That RKO was crazy.
It was swift too.
He believes
they definitely put on the beat bitches brigade. Them two dudes. Next Mix Max challenge ain't gonna be. It's just gonna be them two versus probably the whole women's roster.
Oh, and Dolph.
Dolph.
The beat bitch brigade. That's the BBB.
The beat a bitch down crew.
Wait, why y'all say Dolph? I missed that one.
The beat a bitch down crew.
Oh, zigzag. Nah, you're that Rumble.
Nah, but I'm talking about two dudes who give it up. We're talking about Baron Corbin, who gave it in the days to Becky Lynch, who
and
Becky Lynch is the only woman that be trying to really be trying to fight these dudes. And Baron Corbin was like, "A word, facts, smink."
And that was Becky at the height. Like that was Becky at the height of a man.
Yo, you gotta love to hate Baron Corbin, bro.
Baron Corbin, you want to act like a man, all right?
I'm gonna treat you like
right. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm surprised.
Put it into all them days now. I got you.
These hands is bisexual. They touching bitches and niggas.
Trying to tell you. But speaking of Lacey Evans, man, we had her pull out to Ric Flair's music. Yo.
With the roll.
That came out. I was like, yo, she flexing on Charlotte.
Are they making it seem like her and Flair fucking, or I don't get it. What's happening here?
No, she's making it seem like Flair.
Lacey?
Yeah,
Lacey. Making it seem like Ric Flair is tricking.
Yeah, Lacey is supposed to. Yeah, she want to feel like, yo, I'm
got her P game up, man. That Pippin is strong over here.
Yeah, low key, that's the story. I'm pipping your daddy.
Straight up, like, what's up? Ladies is pimps too. Hope said it best.
I got the robe you dreamed about wearing.
Hope said it best. You heard me?
All them years you was busting your ass and working to wear your father robe. I'm wearing the original robe to Royal Rumble.
And the crazy thing is, it's the same robe that Charlotte wore that's earlier that night. Like, how? Oh my God, she is like. I really love Lacey Evans as a heel. Her babyface run was cool, but she excels as a heel. Like, she knows how to gather heat like no other woman.
I don't like her face. I feel like they turned her face just
I'm not
to only have two heels.
I didn't like her face.
I feel like they turned her face just to have somebody to feud with Sasha and Bailey.
I believe so.
For WWE wise, the only reason I would give Ari points on that, for WWE wise, she was a good face because I'm the all-American woman, the military,
the mother, and she was a mother, and she was a really good mom.
That is good. That is good for networking. Yeah, Army, that's good for networking. So I do get it. But natural character-wise,
excels. Like, I still remember when she had Seth's name on them cheeks.
I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking your pop.
She had Seth's name on them cheeks when they started him and Becky just started damn near dating.
I'll never forget it when the camera panned over to her and she bent over. I will never forget that. I'm like, yo, I didn't know.
That cameraman needs a fucking raise.
I didn't know she was carrying all that.
You want to tag me in?
Shout out that cameraman. I will always remember you for that. I will always remember you for that.
He down with them.
I was like,
you look, because she was a woman with ass.
Definitely for Yakub. She definitely. She be wearing them pants that she must be wearing them type of panties that the white women wore in the 90s that made their butts look long.
She got the highway joints.
Yeah, but like I said, man, that's one of the other joints. They continued that feud. They were showing. Not facts. They were showing that feud within the joint with her and Charlotte. We talked about Bailey and Bianca. We even seen what other feuds did we see in there that they were bringing up?
Dakota and Rhea.
They rehashed that for a little bit. Like,
no, even the Charlotte.
That was really good to see, yo.
That might come around, yo. I think because I heard that they want
Charlotte and Rhea.
Yeah, they want Charlotte and Rhea. So that's why I actually had it. That's the only reason why I was going like Rhea might win the Royal Rumble and Charlotte might come out. Between the time, how champion change. I thought Asuka was gonna be that champion. because unless it's Asuka versus Alexa, what the fuck? I can't believe I'm saying
I don't
this.
know.
It might be time for Asuka to chase for the title again.
Charlotte, nah, they're gonna drag that shit out. They're gonna drag this shit out to WrestleMania.
Asuka?
I can see them dragging it out.
Oh, well, only reason I agree with that because of the no racist, no pun intended, but the oodles and noodle deal. Nah,
You already know where I stand with that.
Like WWE. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking like WWE.
You already know where I
got a
stand
new
with
deal. Facts. So.
I'm very surprised that Alexa Fiend didn't win, bro.
Oh, that's another one. Rhea eliminating Alexa at a big moment. That wasn't
turning into the Fiend.
Exactly. It wasn't like she just eliminated her. Oh,
she was looking at her like. She was looking at her like,
y'all just gonna sit there and let her do
why the fuck everybody just
no? And that Rhea gets pushed to the main roster. I am all for.
I love every bit of that moment.
What are y'all doing on this?
And then let her turn into the Fiend. Like, come on.
That's the energy I want.
Y'all do up here. Y'all just watch this, bitch.
That's the energy I want Rhea to have. I want Rhea to go to the main roster and just walk around like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is the dumb shit y'all do on this main roster. I want Rhea to
y'all do up here.
I want Rhea to act like that. Like, I want her to get on the mic.
Like how Drew pulled up. Like how Drew pulled up, like this how y'all act back here?
This how y'all
act. Not your boy.
This how y'all carry yourselves here.
Oh my god, man. So other return, we had Mickie James pulling up at 19.
I didn't even know that was her. I asked around for a while. Like,
I was confused. She had the red on and Victoria had the red on. It threw me off for a little bit. But they pretty much most of the women that came back for the Legends Night pulled up again. We had Tori Wilson too.
Who still looks the same.
Yeah, man. They all really do. None of them really don't look different for real.
Flowers, bro.
She still looks the same.
The
exact same.
Who, Tori?
Yeah, Tori's beautiful. Tori's beautiful.
She looked like Tori from WCW.
Listen, okay. Oh, I forgot.
Where's Major Guns? Anybody have found where she is? She all right?
She do Pino.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all brought back repetitive people. Y'all could have brought back Molly Holly for me.
I love Molly Holly.
With the yeeks. With the yeeks.
Yeah.
I love Molly Holly. Molly Holly is up there.
Big back then they had to do a granny panty angle. Give her credit.
That was hilarious.
Give her credit.
Was that big at that time? Because division at that time nobody had ass but Victoria. So
I ain't gonna lie. See how that shit look now? I don't know, brother.
Yo, and you know what's crazy? I saw her at the end of 2019, and she looked good. I don't know what happened in that COVID.
She must be living right, eating good. Who knows? She must be living good. Who knows? But that booty was looking well.
Independent tour dates.
Yeah,
no
Trisha Lita.
I was cool with that.
I'm the only one.
No, first of all, I was perfectly happy with everybody.
I might be the only one in this, and I'll stand on this ledge alone. But the older that we got, and the older that Trish got, the uglier she got, my nigga.
Whoa, ugly.
I'm not gonna say she's not ugly. She's not.
Whoa, I thought you were going to talk about her in-ring performance.
No, I didn't even know
that woman looked good for her age.
I didn't even know her.
She probably, like I said, she probably slimmed out. She slimmed out a lot. I'll say that for sure. But she's not ugly.
That she had a cockeye. I didn't notice that.
That's it.
Because you was looking at her breast. That's why.
When I was a kid, I didn't realize
you never looked at her eyes when you was a kid. Turn my mic up. You never looked her in the eyes as a kid.
Syndrome.
I must have never had it.
Do not give him credit. You're not going to tell me.
I'm saying she might got HBK syndrome.
This man to the corner right here in a robe was looking Trish Stratus in her eye. The same lady who was known for her breasts being out. This man in the robe on the podcast.
Come on, man. I just woke up, man. I didn't have time to throw nothing on, man.
Titties is nice. I like titties.
Her titties do not look nice anymore.
Exactly. Man. That's the wait. You said what? No more?
Man. Trish.
Okay.
Trish is just like I don't know. She's like a shell of her former being.
Bro,
Yo,
she's
honestly,
mom age. She's mom bod now, bro.
yeah, bro.
But
In a good way. Bro. Probably be do her yoga. She probably do her yoga.
Tori was
and
all
get
legs.
Like, you act like she was
That was
carrying
Stacy.
something.
Stacy was all legs.
So what was Tori?
All titties.
No, she was like the mix of both.
Yo, that's debatable.
All
Damn.
titties. Yo, this is a wild.
Tori was a mix of
segment.
both.
Tori
was literally the mix of both. She had the nice
Tori-
size, like slim body, nice breasts.
But what did she really have though? Like,
She had the face. She had the
Thank
face.
you.
She had that that
looked
smile.
good.
Oh my god.
No, I ain't gonna lie. She could.
That
she do
smile. Oh my. Even when
The
she
light
came
of the
out.
room.
I was just about to
Came
say
out the
that.
Rumble,
The
bro.
Royal Rumble. That's
When
the
she
first
came out
thing I
tonight,
saw.
she just came out. I was just like, oh, look at this beautiful Yakub. Look at this beautiful white devil.
Big fan.
Tap that white girl over there.
Oh, my milk of magnesia.
And then what kills me about that movie is that the nigga picked the ugliest one. The ugliest one.
Oh shit. But let's see what else we had in this going through this shit. We still had Belair still cooking food throughout the shit. Bailey was still cooking food throughout this shit. Rhea Ripley's continued to get eliminations out of this joint.
Naya pulled up.
Yes, Naomi was still doing her thing, and so you gotta have her surprise joint. She fell and landed on her back, and that's where she remember she had
hair.
She used Bianca's hair to get back up. Only a black woman can do that with another black woman. None of you other women can do that.
That
Don't
was a
touch
black
their hair.
That's a black excellent moment.
Do not touch their hair.
From now on, I give out shout outs when shout outs do. Pat on the back.
Black queens. Black queens helping out black queens.
Yo, that was fire, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Like personally, as a black man, I popped. I was like, yo, that's lit, yo. Like,
yo, we was in the chat lit. Like, yo,
that's lit.
Let's go. Any other time you see a black woman pulling on another black woman hair is for violence. This was to help.
Did you hear him? No, I ain't gonna lie. For a second though, I was about to boo WWE because I thought they was about to go down the typical black road. Because I did hear somebody say, "You don't touch my hair." I was like, "No, don't do that.
You don't touch my hair."
I thought they was too. For me.
Yeah, I didn't want. I ain't gonna lie. That would have crushed.
Did anybody see the video of I think it was like Mandy Rose trying to touch Naomi's hair, and Asuka slapped the shit out of her hair. It was like, "Don't touch her hair." I was like, "Oh, let's go." Asuka know what time it is. Asuka know what time it is. Do not touch black women hair.
She was like, don't touch her hair.
Don't touch her hair.
Oh, the spot too with Bianca Belair and Naomi. I think it was on the apron and they fell off and they both fell on their hands and they helped each other get up.
Yeah, they was helping each other get up and shit. That shit was it was a lot of like Bianca was a part of a lot of this like dope moments in the joint. What was the part?
Uplift.
We had we had Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax came through. Like I said, her and Baszler started doing their thing until they, all tag teams. There's gonna be a tag team in any Royal Rumble match that's gonna turn on one another. And who didn't guess this that Nia Jax was gonna be the one to do that? We had Lana come out. We talked about Lana already. Let's see, and we had Natalya come out for 30, but the way it ended, man, I think we had once in Jarrod the Link. What else we had? We had at the end of it with Bianca and Rhea Ripley. But I love that spot where it was just like, all right, we're both just gonna get back in the ring and we're gonna really fight this out. We're not gonna have no tricks on this
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just go. I really love this fucking match, bro. Like I really did. So many dope moments. So many dope moments.
History and everything. That's dope.
Big surprise of Bailey getting eliminated, though. I thought she would have been in the final four. I'm not going to hold you. She was my actual, number 2 pick to win, I believe. Because we all thought, Sasha, her, Mania.
Yeah, it made sense. It made sense.
Right. But I guess they passed that. And they want to go to future.
I feel like they finished that. To me.
Yeah, so they're looking at the future now. And it's Bianca.
And I'm not mad they finished that because who knows, lately, when's the last good long rivalry we have seen? So I'm okay with them cutting off. At least they know, okay, we did enough. Let's not try to OD it.
Let's not go back to the well over and over again and oversaturate. That's what Charlotte and Sasha ended up doing. They ended up going to the well over and over and over again, and it watered down the feud.
No, that's a Snapple fact, bro. Like my thing with that too is like, and we appreciate what Bayley and Sasha did for all of 2020. And yes, we really wanted to see them in the main event, but really, I mean, I'm not mad at the change at all. Give me 1 second, Jarrod. Let me switch the screens. Hey, finally get to use this quad.
And it really makes sense because damn, what was I going to say? Oh, because
eyes on the road. Eyes on the road.
And then goes to Sasha, which makes sense.
So real quick, Frass. So Jarrod, what you thought about the women's rumble? We know we talked about a lot, but what was your thoughts on the women's rumble?
The best rumble of the night, I can tell you that.
Oh, turn your mic up.
The best fucking rumble of the night, I can tell you that. Dog, I like all the moments that Bianca had, bro. The whole Naomi pulling her down by her braid and all this shit, and then the whole rocking back and forth to get each other in the ring.
Fire.
Dope,
Fire.
Bro.
And I love that they gave them their credit too, yo, about being two of the most athletic women in the WWE right now. Like, let it be known.
But hold on. I'm gonna let you finish too, Jarrod. I just want to say, because this is what WWE does a great job at. Don't forget that. Oh, not tomorrow. Currently, it is February 1st. Continue, Jarrod. Continue, Jarrod. Continue. My fault.
We all know how they roll, bro. We all know Leo Rush got a title last year around this time, bro.
Pander.
But did you honestly see anybody else other than either her or Bayley winning this?
No, I thought Bianca was gonna win. To be honest with you, I thought Bianca or Alexa was gonna win, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Alexa was gonna beat it.
I heard a lot of people saying Alexa too,
especially coming off that how she was against Asuka and how they pushing her. I'm not surprised at that at all.
Nigga, she whipped Asuka.
I really looked at her like, bitch, fuck is you doing? Fuck out of here! Like,
she might end up fighting Asuka because Bianca is definitely challenging Sasha.
Yeah, it might just be Alexa.
That's probably why they ain't let her win, because we just don't gonna give it to you anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna give it to you anyway. Probably, like I said, probably elimination chamber. You know they're gonna have the women do it again.
Did we get a Fiend appearance at all from
Bray? Nothing at all.
I was very happy about that. I was happy about that. Why?
I feel it's building up before Mania.
Explain why you needed to see the Fiend at Royal Rumble.
Because
after his current situation, why do he need to come back as soon as possible?
Because Orton at least cost Orton the Rumble, at least to further that.
You wouldn't have to see him to do that, though.
Ending, bro. That would have killed the whole
That's gonna give him his interest to come in tomorrow.
That would have took away of Edge winning to me. That made Edge
got the crutch of the Fiend.
And Randy Orton personally, exactly, because we all know that it's not going to be Edge and Randy Orton at Mania. So why not get that little out the way? Like,
who do you think he's picking?
Who did I pick? Like,
who do you think Edge is picking?
Nah.
I said Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we ended up going with Roman Reigns.
I said Roman Reigns. I'm gonna explain why I said Roman Reigns, because a lot of people ask me why. But
mainly he's a heel. It makes sense.
Yeah, he's a heel, absolutely. In the storytelling, what stronger story from them two characters are you gonna get? Drew is too babyface. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. He can't play a tweener right now.
Nigga, hug Goldberg.
Drew is not a good tweener. Drew is I'm a face or I'm a heel. Edge could be a tweener, but at this position, no, you're a face, bro. Right. You gotta do something evil for people to start booing you. So it has to be Roman, and all it takes is Roman to throw a shot at what's her name, Beth
Phoenix,
and then spare Christian, because because him and Christian could talk about how they was in the Royal Rumble at a moment, and then Roman could shut all that down. And I give Edge credit when Edge get into that what the fuck you do to my family, getting that moment where he pulling his hair. That's when he best at his character.
And keep it tall. He's back. He'll be back on SmackDown with Paul Heyman. Like that's when he was at his fucking best.
Turn your mic up.
Story wise, he was at his best. Them two was really like fucking like Jason Tatum and Brad Stevens or some shit together. Just two young niggas.
Easy. Relax.
Hey, Brad Stevens get love over here.
Don't compare GOAT Tatum to has-been Edge. All right? Watch it.
I'm talking about Edge in 06, dummy.
No, you watch it. Don't disrespect.
I'm talking about Edge in 06, who was really the young GOAT around that time. So don't do that.
You still might need to watch your mouth. Still need to watch your mouth.
If you're going to use Tatum's name, you better use it right.
Top 5 dead or alive. His name is Eddie Guerrero. Relax.
Eddie was already doing his thing right there. Edge was the young GOAT during that time.
Top 5 dead or alive.
As a matter of fact, hold on. Then they had the match together. They was. We're not gonna have that
ladder match. I know.
Obviously, we know Eddie ascended, but during that time, Edge was the one. They put the titles on him, tag team, IC, all of that shit. They even gave him a new partner and put more titles on him. King of the Ring, all of that shit. That was their guy.
Ray's story.
Yeah, but neither here nor there. Let's move on from the women's joint. Because that shit. Shout out to Bianca. Can't wait to see it.
Ronda Rousey.
We don't need her.
I wasn't upset. Am I surprised?
I thought it was gonna be her or Becky, bro.
Becky, because Seth came back. So I thought Becky. You're right, Jarrod. I thought Becky was gonna pop up because Seth did come back.
I seen Seth coming back before Becky anyway. I didn't think she was going to try. They still attached with the baby.
She's not coming to Fastlane. She's not coming to WrestleMania. She's gonna show up.
Facts. I'm with you. Facts.
That's gonna be the pop.
On the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania is when Becky. I agree. I completely agree.
That's enough time with your baby.
Wins that women match. Whoever wins that
between
women match is going to challenge.
No, they changed it. They added Fastlane.
When they add Fastlane?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. They might as well add Great Balls of Fire while they at it.
The only, that's a horrible name, but that was a good ass pay-per-view.
It was. That's where we got Joe and Brock. We got Joe and Brock.
I hear y'all, and I'm with it. That's a big part. Well, like, why would you do that? But that pay-per-view was fire.
Great balls of fire.
What? Oh,
the logos and
it was just fire. It was just fire.
Damn, yo, I just really thought the final four was Natalya, Belair, Flair.
The final four.
If you really think about it, that's your past, present, and your future all in your ring right now. If you really think about that,
and then people didn't even talk about, when I talk about storylines and bringing it all back around, having Charlotte, Rhea, and Bianca Belair. That's a whole NXT flashback for y'all.
Yeah.
That's definitely facts, man.
That's how we got Charlotte versus Rhea, because of them three. And having Bianca beat the two people that basically beat her to go to WrestleMania, that made the story even more fire. But they not going. They better highlight that on Friday.
Damn.
Even if Rhea or Charlotte don't have nothing to do, just to make that story more powerful. Because I think,
or even bring it up on NXT, because that's your alumni.
Yeah, true. But Bianca winning that and having that story, like understanding that she missed her opportunity to WrestleMania because of the situation with Rhea and Charlotte. Yeah. Bianca was the afterthought and then stayed the afterthought until the night, or
she won the Rumble.
Because Bianca was Bianca was feuding with Rhea at that time, wasn't she?
And then Charlotte got involved, and then that's when they was like, "You don't even go here." That was the famous line from Bianca for a little while. "You don't even go here," and they jumped her.
They did shut her down for a minute. That did shut her down.
You don't even go here.
That was a fact. They definitely pushed it.
That was
Pushed it
Bianca's
back.
biggest line. You don't
It's
even
crazy
go here.
because in that same time, that's when Io started to rise up, and they gave Io the keys.
There you go.
So, yeah. But
They need
now
to-
Bianca's on the main stage and she's at
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
They're not gonna bring up the next.
Who gives a fuck about an NXT right now when you're at WrestleMania? Like,
That's a fact.
the
That's
snap
fact.
effect.
You can't say that like that if the NXT titles defend on WrestleMania now.
Yeah, but that was an experiment.
Is it though?
Yeah,
I think
just
they're
like-
gonna do it again.
It's just the women's.
I think that was I think that whole Charlotte run was an experiment.
I really believe they're gonna do it again.
Charlotte,
I'm almost willing to bet money that the NXT male title will be defended at WrestleMania.
It will be, but not this year.
If Finn is champion, they'll do it.
maybe because they did have him on. They did have him on that show.
If Finn is champion,
This superstar spectacle.
spectacular. Yeah,
But it's supposed to say spectacular, but spectacle.
I don't see Vin throwing his thumbs up if Finn not title. If Finn don't got it, I don't see him doing that for Adam Cole. Don't see him doing it for Cross. I really don't.
I thought
They gotta be. If
Yeah,
Finn is champion, bro, if Finn's still champion by WrestleMania, they'll defend their title on Mania.
I can see it.
That's-
Honestly, I can see it being.
Nah.
I can see it carrying across at Mania.
That's why I said that AJ was gonna win the Rumble and do what Charlotte did last year. He's gonna challenge Finn for the NXT title. DC versus
Think
DC
about no
type
damn
shit.
NXT.
Charlotte wasn't either.
Nah, she was. She's from
But you could
NXT.
flip that. You could. It's how you tell the story, bro. You could
I feel
say,
you.
oh,
I feel you. But you
how you
think
tell the
AJ
story.
thinking about going down to NXT?
it doesn't matter. It's how you tell the story. You think Charlotte?
AJ wouldn't go.
last year?
Listen, AJ wouldn't permanently go down to NXT, bro. Like Charlotte didn't permanently go down to NXT. She just went down there whenever she felt like it. Like she went on.
She literally won the title.
AJ
only
could
showed
win the
up
title.
once.
But let's think about that in hindsight. What did that really do for the women's division?
Wait,
Did it make
nothing.
it better? Or
That was
The
the
only
whole
thing
point
that
of me saying that Rhea should have been. Well, I said other than Bianca Belair, Rhea should have won. Y'all need to make up for that because that was stupid. Like that was beyond
a good match, but did not it ended the wrong way. No, it was a good match. I'm not gonna do that to Rhea and Charlotte. They had a good match.
That was
It
a
just
match.
ended the
I
wrong
remember
way.
I had to turn my TV down.
Yeah.
Like he in there watching porn.
Nah, man, but I think, but even with saying now, I think with that whole experiment, I think they were trying to use Charlotte as to bring more eyes to the women's division, which was like it was okay, but like I said, she didn't really make or break the division. I think what we've seen in this Rumble brings more eyes to the women's division future as a whole than what the experiment with Charlotte and NXT did.
And I agree because
with Bianca and that, and you just be like, damn, if those two women came from NXT, then I know it's got to be some more heat coming from down there. You know what I'm saying?
And in all honesty, bro, when Charlotte won the NXT title, bro, Becky and Sasha had Raw and Smackdown locked. There was no need for Sasha to be nowhere in the mix with her. I mean, Charlotte to be in the mix with none of that.
Shit, I even go to say I think Bailey and Sasha running NXT when they had the match with Io, you know what I'm saying, it did a little bit better for the especially for that week of TV, did a lot of bit better for NXT than what Charlotte was doing. And I might be speculating on numbers, but I feel there was more chatter about that Io and Sasha and Bailey and Sasha coming down there than what Charlotte is. And maybe it's the stigma like he was talking about earlier with Charlotte, which is kind of not fair, but she do get that, you know what I'm saying, holier than thou stigma. A lot of people are going to kind of try to discredit her.
She always will. She's always
She's really good. She's really good.
This is only Sir Frost talking. I'm not going to lie. Charlotte is that damn good though.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I mean,
That's the
Charlotte. I know I'm
saying
saying what I'm saying because
really
I do
good.
like about the future and all of that, and I know how to be unbiased. But bruh, biasly, bow down to the motherfucking queen. I will say that.
I'm glad Dre not up here because Dre will cuss us all out.
I would hate them. She's the best horseman. She's the best horseman. I don't care what I say.
No,
She's the best. She's the best. Charlotte has less botches and the same amount of great matches. she's the best.
Sasha got
She
that,
has
though.
less botches and the best amount of matches as Sasha Banks. And on top of that, Sasha good main roster matches other than Bailey with Charlotte. She lost. You lost.
This
And
cause
if you won the
who's
title,
her daddy,
you lost
bro?
the next day.
Who her
You
daddy,
can't.
bro?
This is the first time you held the title more than a week. Sasha Banks
daddy, bro?
is not better than the queen. That's why they call her the boss. Because the boss has to always.
I will say, I mean, when it comes to that back and forth title shit that they was doing, I do agree. That's where the last name comes into play sometimes. Who goes over? But I will say that Charlotte comes to the plate when it's time to like show up and show as to why she's in the position she's in. You know what I'm saying? If she was weak or trash on the mic or something like that, had ant matches, I'd be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? She's just getting pushed to be game because of her last name. But she's actually fucking fire. And to know that she didn't even want to be a wrestler and work to get to where she's at now, that shit make it even better. I'd be like, how can you really hate that? You know what I'm saying?
No, and we talking about somebody who everybody wants to say, oh, she's a Flair, this and that. But people forget in that type of business, when you have to live up to a 16-time world heavyweight champion, y'all think that's Flair. So even if they did, here's Charlotte, here you get this opportunity, you know how many people was given this opportunity, but Charlotte never dropped the ball.
Fam, it's not even the last name.
Or babyface. Turn Charlotte Flair mic up. How dare y'all?
It's not even the last name because, like, if that's the case, then David Flair should be a multi-time world champion.
Turn your mic up.
He wasn't in WWE though.
But yes, he was.
David Flair?
Yes, he was.
From WCW?
Yes, he was.
When?
Briefly. He got fucked up by the Undertaker, but he was there.
I think you're talking about something briefly. Man,
if you got the last name, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, Ari, I got a rebuttal for you though. Remember,
you gotta understand that Charlotte
Ari, a 9-year-old
athlete though.
Nicholas
was David Flair an athlete? No.
Nicholas, former World WWE Tag Team
champion. A favor for one of your long-standing referees, employees.
Flair, the son of Ric Flair. Where's his favor?
He put him on TV
and got smoked.
You also
on the show.
You talking to me about somebody who was an unathletic? You explained everything I just said earlier. If Charlotte was all of this that David Flair is, I would understand but Charlotte is none of that. Like
the last name thing. The last name doesn't go away like that.
That only helps their case.
I think she got past.
No, we're not arguing with you. I'm agreeing with your case. We're talking about how the last name that people want to.
We're agreeing with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It only takes it up to another notch because it's like, damn, look at this player. It's like happened when they got one of the Von Erichs. When they got a hold of him, you know what I'm saying? They pushed him, then they try to push him to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin, right?
Yeah. So it's like because of that last name, it's not just because of the last name too. It's the last name that you can market. But this dude is fucking athletic as shit and great. So that helps it. If he was weak, then it's like, damn, we really just pushing him because of his last name.
And to really break it down,
last name is not just for marketing.
The Samoan family gets pushed, and he still got his push, but Roman Reigns and Rikishi,
if that was the case, Bo Dallas would be on top.
Right. Everybody just doesn't have. Everybody just isn't a prodigy. It's a difference between having the last name and being a damn prodigy.
Did you hear that, Matt Carpart?
Talk about Matt Cardona. Oh. Like I said, it's a difference. It's a difference between being a having a last name and being a prodigy. And Charlotte is a fucking prodigy. You know what I'm saying? She's a prodigy. But like I said, enough with Charlotte. We know she's probably gonna be somewhere at Mania, so we're gonna be talking about her probably going into that shit. But shout out Bianca once again. Bring that back to her. I feel like we're gonna be talking about her like we're talking about Charlotte.
We will. Yes, we
You know what I'm
will.
saying? That's the future, man.
Oh,
Her,
yeah.
Rhea Ripley, man, all of them. Man, we've seen a lot of great talent in that women's joint. I know we talked about that for a long time, but that was really great.
I'd say their big three
We don't
right
talk
now.
about them a lot.
Their big three are Bianca, Rhea, and Tony right
Yo,
now.
can I say something though? Because I
Oh, and
always
Io.
say
Don't forget Io. Don't forget Io.
That's the four, big four.
Naomi
Yeah.
is. I thought she was over gas. I ain't gonna lie, but yo, that Royal Rumble performance, like in ring wise, was dope.
Yeah, and she lasted a pretty long while.
People be asking how Naomi. I'm sorry. Can y'all name me 3 fire Naomi matches? But we're not gonna get into it. That's just my defense.
None of
What's your favorite Naomi?
None
The
of-
people that's listening. No,
I
that was
don't
just to the
have
people
one.
that's listening. They'd be like,
She don't. Yeah, she
Naomi,
don't. She
bro.
doesn't have match of the night type joint, but she has great moments. And
What's
she
your
has
favorite Naomi
had
match?
progression. You got to think it's
Royal
about story
Rumble?
also with her too, bro. You got to think about where she came in from. She came from just being the backup dancer to, you know what I'm saying, to actually being one of the most, you know what I'm saying, athletic women in the roster. So
I hear you. They gave her the
it's
title.
those
She
things
ain't
that
do nothing
people
for
hold
me.
on to. That's what I say. I can't give you a match, but she has moments. That's what keep her around.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. She does have moments for a Rumble, definitely.
And
Winning the title, yep.
winning the title.
Time the fuck out. Time the fuck out. Back up,
Good
back
work.
up, back up, back up, back up.
Uh-oh.
I can't name you one memorable Naomi match.
Yo,
I didn't say
Loso,
Loso,
we're gonna leave it
that
alone.
memorable
I know,
moments.
Loso. I
Loso.
just had to say that because
Like, let's not, no. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend like
Leave
this
her alone.
Naomi is
I
some
mean-
kind of fucking thespian here.
I'm not
Who said
trying
that?
to Naomi.
I can't name you a one memorable match.
Who said
I
that she
know.
was a thespian or anything like that?
No, we agree. She only had moments. We
Nah,
agree.
cause y'all talking about her like she's like a lifetime achievement award type shit. Like, nah,
I just
I mean,
said
she
she came
did.
from being a
She
backup
did.
dancer on wrestling, a backup dancer to a low tier ass wrestler to being
I'm
one
the
of
one
the
who brought
most
it up.
athletic.
there.
On top of
Jarrod
that,
already
and
did
on
those
top of that,
women
right
out.
now, when she was in her zone, she was one of the most marketable women on SmackDown too.
She's
Let's
still
not
at the
do
bottom.
that. She started at the bottom. At the
Her
bottom.
biggest moment. Her biggest moment is winning the title in her hometown at WrestleMania. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, what?
That she lost the next
There's a lot of people who don't even got a lick of that moment. They
I mean,
lose in their hometown.
Yeah, like
Talking about, remember
Cedric-
Sasha Banks lost in her
I
hometown?
think Cedric was supposed to win that one too. Actually, as a matter of fact, he's supposed to win against AJ. I think.
I'm just saying, like, there's nothing memorable about Naomi except her athletic ability, and
I saw her in person. I just wanted to
Yeah,
know.
but I was about to say, all I want to say is the only reason why I say that because I wanted people to understand why I'm saying personally, this was some of my favorite Naomi in-ring action. I'm just gonna be real.
So
But some
can
people
we get
say
to
that
can we
about
get the match of the
how she
night?
pulled up, for the last Rumble. Like she went viral off the last Rumble. If we don't remember, she went viral from that last Rumble.
Kofi did every year.
Yeah,
Kofi did not go viral, bro.
Shelton Benjamin
It's
go
not-
viral.
Kofi has
off the
not
ladder.
gone
Yeah.
Can we
WWE
talk about the
viral
match of the
and
night?
actual like Twitter viral is different.
The match
She
of the
got
night.
ass, Ari.
Like random
She
black
got
women was like,
ass.
huh?
Just
What Royal Rumble
that.
moment did she did that was
say
more
that.
impressive than what Kofi done? Let's talk about it.
I just said last year. I didn't say it was more impressive. I just said she went viral from her performance last year. I'm just saying what happened. She was all over. A lot of black women were posting her saying, "Oh, I'm happy to see this black woman." And she was out there kicking ass and shit like that. She went viral. I'm just saying. Like, there's not a lot of people that happen. There's a lot of things that she do that don't happen to a lot of people. I'm just saying.
Black excellence. I ain't gonna hate on Naomi. I just wanted to point out that was the best in-ring work for me that I've seen from her.
But that's the thing too. Just like how we were saying, we would say about Barry Corbin, his progression of come from where he came from. Like she has progressed literally every single year she's been there. Like while a lot of people are just coasting, she's progressed every year.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on the progression part. I agree with the moments and everything, but progress, I didn't. She hits too many downs, and like her only up for me was when the Royal Rumble happened, and when she won her title. Like that was only up from me. The only up from a faction outside of that was Team Bad. That's when
that's where the hashtag Naomi, what was it? Naomi, what was
Deserves
it?
better.
Deserves better, stuff like that. That's where those hashtags come into play because they want to see her booked a little better than she was in those down moments. Because like every time we had these returns, we're hyped, and then they don't do nothing with her.
Well, when she joins Roman in the family, bro, it's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
If she pull up with Roman in the fam, she gonna be. That's gonna.
Naomi needs to go full hell. She needs to go full hell.
She joins the table.
Once
She
again,
sits
like
at the
I said,
table.
outside of those moments, the only thing I really like stand out with me with Naomi was Team Bad. I don't know why I remember Team Bad, but I remember her being the leader of Team Bad.
You remember what they
I
called?
thought she was going to win too. That was
Team Bad.
Yo, you
Yeah,
remember those little teams that popped up? And you remember the one that had Becky, Charlotte, and Paige?
PCB.
What it was originally called?
PMS.
Submission Sorority.
It's kind of hot.
No, they had to change it.
That's kind of hot.
They had to change it after the fiasco. They had to change it after the fiasco.
And there's an actual Submission Sorority website that is nothing about wrestling. They had to change it.
Do say.
Not a WFF moment.
So
not a WWF moment.
Let's move on from these women, man. Let's get on
Can
the
we
match
talk
that
about?
Oh, go ahead. My bad. Pardon me. Oh, yeah, because this man said he fell asleep on this match.
What match?
And
Kevin Owens
versus Roman Reigns, last man standing.
Because you was tired or you thought it was whack?
I was doing strenuous work.
Okay, all right.
All right, never mind.
All right, that makes sense. And once again, hold on, Jarrod. Once again, Ari, this is the guy that looked Trish Stratus in her eyes, right?
What you thought? Man, I dipped off the chat after a while. What do you think I was doing?
Right. Look, finding Trish out.
Where'd you find this?
Her eyes were straight.
Yo, this nigga Ari's Grape Street.
What? Nah, man, I'm rocking my man's. You know, my man passed a couple years ago.
Nigga, your B-Rag.
Years ago. You know what I'm saying? I just had to, you know what I'm saying, rock my man's shirt. You know, he passed some years ago.
With the Grape Street do-rag.
Nah, man, this is purple. It's actually purple. You can't see, but it's purple.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Grape Street.
RP my man Money Mitch, man. RP my man Money Mitch.
Over 15 bricks, man.
Terrible how they do you, man. It be on, right?
It be on,
right? And the nigga that killed him ended up being a successful rapper, right?
He's part of the Dipset, I think. Something like that.
Yo, this peanut butter bread got me fucked up.
11 pound page.
This nigga got the goddamn Cliff Huxtable pipe, bro. All right, yo, Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, yo. We was talking about how we went from the ring to the backstage, like the cutoff area, and they really, yo, that felt like some video game shit, bro. Like when you go to the back,
first of all,
like you can use back there.
Why was it 2 rings back there? It was 2 fucking different rings back there.
I did see the part where Roman ran him over
with the cart, bro. Oh my god,
like
crazy, bro.
I did not see that coming.
Me either.
Wow,
all right, AEW, hold my beer.
Seriously,
that's what I said. That's exactly what
it's no fun and joy when we run niggas over.
That's what I said in the chat.
Our Samoans lethal with vehicles.
Hey, we was on Clubhouse. When we was on Clubhouse talking about it, niggas was like, well, the Samoan Marcus said, well, man, them Samoans are good with running niggas over.
I'm trying to tell you. Yo, The Rock is
that's what I said. He did it for The Rock.
That was shit, dog.
Yo, I died when this nigga said that, yo. Because that's all I can think of.
Bro, no lie. Corey said, nigga, you don't, after you got hit with a cart, you gonna hit the nigga with a clipboard. Nigga's a whole nother forklift over there.
Right, you better hit him with the joint you lifted him up with. I would have just hit him with the shit like Grand Theft Auto with the motherfucker. Like, we wildin'.
Lift the car over.
Bumper
something.
cars in this motherfucker. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck this match. This nigga just hit me with a car. Like, yo, I've never seen that in the last man standing.
This match was so amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I was a big fan of this match, especially being a KO fan. I want this rivalry to be done. Stop making my guy lose. Stop.
Nah, you know Roman had to get this shit back, bro. Roman got did so dirty when he was going against him and Jericho. They was doing Roman filthy.
Okay,
I was a fan.
I was mad that KO and they botched the count.
Yo, turn my mic up. Now this is when Sir Frost got emotional.
They
Speak your piece, bro. Speak your piece.
This is when I got emotional.
He was having a moment on the chat.
I ain't gonna lie, this match was fire to me. I got caught up as a fan because KO is one of my favorite, but Roman was selling. This match was dope. They went backstage. Like, I'm like, low key, how y'all give me an empty arena feel and y'all already wrestling an empty arena? So I thought that was dope. Everything was fire.
Yeah, right.
The handcuff was fire. Oh my gosh, when the first ref was counting and he grabbed him, I'm like, yo, this match is fucking lit. Like, it's
this
lit.
shit was
He grabbed him.
He grabbed the ref and slings him into the light, bro. So he can stop counting.
I thought that was fire.
Impeccable timing, bro. Impeccable timing.
Because I was like, let's go.
He went from impeccable timing to me as a fan on the edge of my seat to, bruh, I sat back and I was upset. But the match was still so good. I'm not going to
all of this.
Bro, listen.
What up? This was my stance on it.
So Roman got handcuffed. Kevin Owens handcuffed him to the bottom railing of Titantron, so he couldn't get up. It's like all the way at the bottom. So now that other ref got knocked out. Roman low blow Kevin, so he down a little while.
And then kicked the shit out that nigga face.
For real.
The ref is counting. He gets to the count of 5. Paul Heyman comes out at the count of 3. He's trying to unlock Roman because Roman did everything to win the match. Paul Heyman, fat ass wall with fingers, couldn't unlock the handcuffs.
Oh my god!
The referee. I'm trying to figure out who to blame. That's why I could visualize all of this. I'm trying to see who to really blame. So the referee counted all the way to 5.
He was at 6. Mm-hmm. He got to 6.
He got to 6 and was just like, shit, do I want to risk my job right now? Like, that nigga contemplated all the life.
Nobody tried to hit the referee.
I don't want to end up like that other ref.
Paul Heyman didn't try to low blow him. Nobody tried to push him. Nothing tried to happen. He just stopped at 6, and the camera had the nerve to go from that 6 count
to KO.
So KO was sitting there like, well, shit, what the fuck y'all niggas doing? Y'all gonna be done anytime soon?
Trying to do his job. You could tell KO realized the camera was on him because then he dropped. He's like, oh shit. And then they went back.
Like Andy just came in the room or some shit.
Heyman still struggling to take off the cup.
Like, nigga, where you
3 minutes, bro.
In my head. Now, you know, I like to think that somebody that do a job like y'all, you got to be a professional. I'm thinking like that, and I'm thinking as a fan. I can do both. So me being a KO fan and being a professional, like, this match is lit. Y'all doing a good job. To what the fuck is this? Like, nobody. I know somebody want to point a finger at one person, but me personally, I want to point a finger at multiple people. Like the cameraman, Kevin Dunn, the referee. I don't want to blame Paul Heyman, but come on, you being creator. Who being a writer, bro? First of all, let me rebuttal to that too, Ari. They work at fucking WWE.
I mean, it's handcuffs though, bro.
Vince McMahon is known for coming in 2 hours before a show and scratching everything. No, Ari, I'm not giving that a pass. These niggas,
bro, it's handcuffs, bro. Like,
oh my
god,
the niggas just couldn't get
it went from a 6 count to 3 minutes of this nigga.
No, and I agree with all of that. I agree with all of that. Like, I'm personally, this is my theory thinking about it now. Like, given how that situation with the Hurt Business and the New Day, and pretty much the referee using his discretion to call a match how he wanted to, and they pretty much went from there and reversed everything, whatever. I don't know if they are how they move with refs and how they're moving with those type of situations when they're having a botch like that happen. And especially with a big match like this on a main event, like a big match like this, I don't know if a ref just want to just try to call a match and say, "Hey, Roman lost," and then have them come out and say, "You did this, and now you got to reverse and all that." At the Rumble where they're limited.
I got a rebuttal for that.
I don't know.
12 referees in the back.
Right
You got.
Hold on, I'm nowhere here. You see this right here?
No, I'm just talking about the timing. I'm talking about timing.
I get you. You see this right here? What's in my ear? This headphone piece?
Mm-hmm.
Referees have this.
Mm-hmm.
They have this at all times. So when that happened for that solid 3 minutes, nobody told the ref what to do. Nobody hinted the ref.
First of all, if he didn't get it off at 6,
in matches, when they have regular matches, somebody tell the ref, yo, we cutting short on time. Do this, do that. Michael Cole, say this, say that. So we get to a box. Nobody, ref, just stand back. Just fade out of camera.
Don't even come in camera. Like, don't even bring another ref out until you get him out. Like, you could have saved it. Just don't bring another ref out.
I said on the chat that they should have had the ref trying to get the key off, because it at least would have took them off the focus off of them that the ref is supposed to be counting right now. Because at least the ref is trying to get the match back in play by taking the handcuff off. So that would have been a little bit smarter to do.
Standing there, bro.
Yeah. He was just kind of.
I hear what you're saying, Ari. I hear what you're saying, Ari. And I ain't gonna lie. I know people say, but I would have gave AEW slight pass for that type of situation, because they're brand new. I'm sorry, this is not a all-time new situation. Hit the handcuff, yes, but that situation of a botch, no. Like y'all been there before.
I got you. I'm following you. I'm following you.
Y'all going 6 years now. Relax.
I'm following you. And that's why I think Roman had that face at the end of the match too.
You heard me say that. I was like, yo, that Roman is really mad. That's not a face of.
It was a great match, and I think he did not want to end this feud like this.
Imagine how Kevin feels.
Oh man, because the way he had to go back into it, as soon as he got up there, we see Kevin chilling just like this. So as soon as you get up, you just get right into a guillotine and you out. Like that was it.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that bothered me. Yo, and Dustin saying that was okay pissed me off. I didn't like that part. Low blow Kevin again. He didn't do nothing. He literally got up.
He didn't jump right into it.
Oh my god!
Bro, you know what they should have did? You know what they should have did? After he guillotined him, bro, he was sitting by the speaker, bro. He could have took a chair and he could have slammed this nigga head in that motherfucker, bro, and it would have saved the botch. Nigga would have fucked the botch.
Thank
you.
You
Could have saved it.
If you would have had what your character is, a Roman Reigns moment, the new Roman Reigns we know would have did that. He would have beat the shit out of him and walked away.
All with you, even to an extent, even if he would have got out in time and that would have been the end of the match, I still probably want to sat right with that. If he would have just got out of the handcuffs and went straight into the guillotine, that would have been it.
And put him
I
in the guillotine.
That was
if he would have got out of time, it would have been okay because KO was still on the ground.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
Right.
That's the thing I had with Dustin. Dustin was like, well, he was low blow. I'm like, well, Dustin, that in between time of Roman getting up in that low blow was a solid 3 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't down for 3 minutes after getting a low blow. I give you.
I'm about to say, wait, not even real life, Jarrod. WWE wise, ain't nobody getting ain't no 3 minutes. Like niggas holding their crotch. You know, if you've ever been really hitting the nuts, you're not grabbing the crotch. Your whole belly is damaged.
You're holding your stomach.
Your whole stomach is hurt.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I still gotta give him. I guess I still gotta give him some credit, man, because it still was a great match. Just a bad ending.
I'm giving him an
8. Bad ending.
I'm giving him an 8 because the botch was long.
Yeah, because they definitely turned up that senton from KO off the top of that the fucking little fucking platform thing, man, was crazy. Roman hitting this nigga, like it was so much crazy shit, man.
I was a fan.
And he threw him off the ledge again, and the nigga got right back up. Like,
wait, the Usos didn't pop up?
No, and I was a fan of that. That's why I said this match was dope.
Yeah. So Roman did Dolo. I like that.
Solo Dolo.
So
like
it was
that.
fire until that ending. I mean, it's still a good match though. The match
Yeah,
was
I
really
still
that
give it.
good. The match was really that good. That bad of a botch that was. I still might watch it back. Not gonna lie.
I might have fallen.
I will watch it
You
back.
got to,
Nah,
man. You got
No
to.
fact.
They really
Not
turned
gonna
up,
lie.
man.
The
They really
script through the
turned up.
Titantron.
I'm
I'm glad they
being a
didn't fix the
realist.
Titantron too. I'm glad they did not fix the Titantron.
Yo,
Seeing
Jarrod,
everybody's entrance
talking
with the
shit,
damn hole in the wall, bro,
talking
is
shit.
fucking dope, bro.
That's
Fucking dope,
oh
bro.
man, yo, that was some dope shit, son. And then
I
this
hate
shit make,
that spot, but that was a good spot. Man.
like,
No,
I,
no,
it,
no, no. I'm with you.
over.
I'm with you. I almost hated the spot, but the spot was okay because he got up. I was
Fact.
scared because I thought, yo, oh my god, they
That
gonna
was
end
it.
it on this typical WWE spot.
And
But
when he
KO
rolled off
rolled,
the joint,
happy. I was happy.
joint and
I was
just
so
stood
happy.
up at 9, bro. I was like, what
Yeah,
the
I
fuck?
was
This
happy.
nigga won't
Yo.
die.
Yeah, this is fire.
This
yo.
nigga
and I think
won't
that's
die.
gonna. I think that if he carries this momentum from this feud for the next year or so, man, we will see KO with a title. I honestly believe that because I think that's what they want to see is you carry the momentum that is built from a big feud and carry that on to other feuds and keep it going. And I think if they can do that, if that can show you that you can continue to keep a draw for as long as you're, you know what I'm saying, you're doing your thing, because this has been some of the best work KO has done in a while.
I low key want KO to still go to NXT.
Go ahead, Jay.
What's next for Roman? Is before I get out of here, 'cause I'm gonna get out of here.
Edge.
What's
I think
next
Edge.
for Roman, bro?
It's Edge.
Edge.
Yo, they're gonna try to stretch this out because Vince is gonna get his match, bro. He's
They don't
somehow,
worry
some way, he's gonna get Roman versus The Rock.
That
He's
ain't
going
coming
to.
till next year.
No,
That's
no, of
Hollywood.
course. Absolutely,
That's Hollywood.
absolutely,
Next year.
absolutely.
Dallas,
Now,
Texas.
That's
WrestleMania's
Texas?
in Dallas.
They
Texas
want a
next year.
crowd for that. They want a
yeah,
crowd.
no,
You gotta have a crowd for this.
everybody
Mhm.
hyping Hollywood, but Texas actually fit because didn't Roman went to school there and didn't
Roman went to Georgia
You're not
Tech.
getting.
he
You're
went
not
to
Went to
getting.
Texas?
Georgia Tech.
The
And
year
Rock went to Miami.
Oh shit, never mind.
They skipping
Okay.
LA because they went back to Tampa this year because LA
Well,
is
they had-
closed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had-
Yeah, all right, that's cool with me. I ain't really give a fuck. They did it already, so I ain't no really big deal to go back. And Hollywood ain't like it was back then anyway.
yeah.
Well,
There's no fan, so it doesn't. Yeah.
Back then, like being a year ago.
No, you remember
Crazy.
like when they went to Hollywood the first time and all the like the little skits they was doing and shit, like
Oh, 21.
21,
yeah, like
okay,
it was a
21.
different feel and it was like a big tabloid era, all of that shit. So I don't know, but I like the spots they going to. No, I like the spots they
So
going.
this is the thing: The Rock, Roman has to be a feud that it's like the end of the line for this shit. Like this when Roman takes over for real,
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's
Rock
big,
don't
bro.
need a title to be
No.
relevant,
No.
so it don't have to be for the title. So Roman don't have to have the title then, bro. This could be like Roman lost the title at the Rumble because of The Rock or some shit, and
I
go
ain't
from
gonna
there, bro.
The mark in me still wants to see Roman and Daniel Bryan before he get up out of here. I'm not gonna hold.
Yo,
Even though he lost the
did he
Rumble, I
last?
still
feel like-
need to see.
How long did he last? Pause.
I feel like
He's saying like he after this year he's gonna go part-time.
No, I'm saying in the Rumble. How long did DB
Oh,
last?
he came in at
He
what,
came
like
in at 14.
14? Yeah, he stayed there till
Who
about
eliminated? Seth eliminated him. He was like last six.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I called it WrestleMania. Seth versus Daniel Bryan. I'm all for it.
I'm not mad at that
That's
either.
probably what's gonna happen too.
I said worst case scenario.
That's a good ass match.
I
Mhm.
am all for it.
That's a
Cause
good ass
Seth gonna
match.
go in this holy moly junk, and Daniel Bryan, yo, he gonna shut down his vegan talk, all of that. Seth's about to get in his bag on Daniel Bryan.
Getting that vegan bag.
He's about to get in that healthy bag too.
No,
Yeah,
Seth
I
needs some good wrestling matches, man. It's been a
It
while.
might be the feud at Fastlane.
Fuck Fastlane, man. I'm sorry they really brought that shit back, bro.
Fastlane? Well, no, Fastlane is to see who gonna fight the other champion. That's what Fastlane is.
That's why I like the Elimination Chamber.
The champion.
I ain't gonna lie,
The
Joe.
worst
Fastlane
case
is
scenario,
okay.
Edge might still be on Raw though. Like they used this promo on Raw.
Well, they never officially drafted him, so he can go where the fuck he wants.
Yeah,
And he's the king of SmackDown. Remember that. Edge
That's-
is one of the kings of SmackDown.
Yeah, but
He's a SmackDown OG triple.
If you've been paying attention to the little things, they've been highlighting and make sure you kind of grab it that the winner could go for any title.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
mean,
they-
we always know that.
but like,
Yeah, but I think Roman is the best bet. Like we said, like it's nothing him and Drew can really work off of. Really, you know what I'm saying? Who's the most grittiest? I don't want to see no shit like
and that's
that.
why I think Jinder Mahal is going to face Drew McIntyre. at
Or
WrestleMania.
I mean, who's to say that Miz don't
Not
cash
saying I
in
want to
on
see
all
it.
that?
I'm
What
not
if-
asking to see it.
What if
but-
Miz cashes in on Drew McIntyre and then we get Edge and Miz at Mania?
Oh my god,
Ew.
that's gross.
Ew.
All Edge needs is a heel to go against.
Ew.
Miz is a
No,
heel.
no,
Edge
he
didn't
don't.
need.
He needs a
Edge
good
didn't need to win. Let's just throw that out there. Edge
Miz
didn't need to
cashing in
win.
at a
They're gonna give it to him.
pay-per-view
They're gonna give it to
after
him.
Mania.
He didn't lose the belt. He never lost the title. They're gonna run with that. They're gonna be like, oh, he never lost the title.
Never lost.
Never lost.
Edge didn't need to win the Rumble. Let's just throw that out there.
He didn't. Hell no, he did
Before I
not
go,
need to
Edge
win.
did not
Let's,
need to
let's,
win the
let's
Rumble.
say it.
The Miz era.
Because I mean, I think
now.
he was gonna have. I feel like he was gonna have a spot at Mania regardless.
Yeah.
Right.
He
So
would've.
there's no reason for it. So
I don't want
But
Miz to cash in
y'all boys be
until
easy, bro.
the day
I'm out.
before the last show before
All right,
Money.
bro.
Jared.
Thank you for pulling up, bro. Most
All
definitely.
right, Jared.
Yo, check out my boy, man, Jarrod, man. Conversations at the Shop. Check out 901 Daiquiris. All of that good stuff, man. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, all of that good nature, man. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. Do you guys think Edge was the right choice?
No.
I'm fine with it, but you heard my picks, but I'm fine. I'm actually fine with it.
So
I
let's
wanted DB.
let's say what everybody's pick was before the Rumble. What was yours, Sue?
I had 3 picks though.
I can't even tell you right now. I'm sorry. I'm caught off guard. Sorry.
This nigga.
I'll go.
You see why I don't put this whole nigga on camera?
My bad.
Anyways.
Mine were DB, The Fiend, and AJ Styles.
Mine's was Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, and I just had like a couple sleepers. I think I had Sheamus as one of my sleepers.
Good call. Yeah, I didn't even think of that one. I had the new Big E because today's February. Be real.
How's it? They all still wearing the same gear.
I had I had Big E. Didn't have Edge. Oh, I went off of rumors after that. I had Jinder Mahal because who
Dirt
else was
sheets.
Drew? I think he's the perfect person to fight Drew at this time. Honestly,
Who, Sheamus or
no, Drew, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder
Once
Mahal.
you
Either one of those stories is good for him.
Sheamus, but once he came out, you did make some valid points. I was leaning towards Sheamus. You did make some good valid points.
He did because I mean, obviously, I did. So a lot of people thought his pull up on SmackDown the Go Home show was kind of like random because like you had nothing to do with this match at all on the show.
In my last pick, thank God I was wrong.
But he pulled
I
up
never
crazy.
wanted to be more wrong in my life, and I'm glad I was. I thought it was Goldberg. I really did.
That was a sigh of relief when he wasn't 30. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a sigh of relief.
He
Because
lost
a
in
lot
the
of people
first
didn't
match.
think about the Goldberg and
Who was 30?
It was Braun.
Bro!
And Braun came in and really like shut down a lot of people's dreams. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. He shut down a lot of niggas' dreams. He took out Riddle. He took out Daniel Bryan. Took out AJ. Like, oh my god, it was pain,
Who
bro.
took out AJ?
Braun. Yo, shout out almost. Yo, he was really low-key a star in this joint, bro. The way he eliminated Big E was insane, dog. So first of all, it was Big E and AJ Styles going at it. You know what I'm saying? He tried to eliminate AJ, almost caught him, put him back in the ring, whatever. So I guess when Big E was against the ropes, this nigga almost big ass tall motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got these joints. But you got the joint. You got to get the joints with both.
I got those in the filters.
You heard me? Jersey.
I got a whole tray. I can't do that right now. Continue.
But yeah, so he literally grabbed this nigga like some 1970s wrestler, palm grabbed this nigga by the dome and just grabbed him from over the top rope And we're talking about Big E, bruh.
What's that?
Big ass Big E.
Oh, horse collar. He horse collared.
He horse collared him.
Remember, he grabbed him by his head too,
No,
bro.
I thought he grabbed him by his shoulders and just.
I thought he did both. I don't know. He grabbed somewhere up towards and just literally just yanked this nigga from behind, literally over the top rope.
Something though? I think that would have looked
insane.
Unless Big E got a story with him, I personally think that would have looked way more impressive if he did that to Braun Strowman.
Well, they did say this is still in the quarter. We're still in the same quarter of pulling up. Pull up, gang.
Oh my! See, like, that makes me more mad about the botch. These on day rules, bro. I'm so sick.
Well, the wild card rule has always been on and off. They just choose when they want to enforce it.
I think they did that just to boost the fact that they wanted to see a good match, and boost the fact that they wanted Daniel Bryan
and WrestleMania hype, the cross-brand type feel. I get it, but come on, that was so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it did make me want to see, like, damn, Almost and Big E would be crazy.
I'd rather
even
see
AJ and Big E would
Braun
be
Strowman, yo. I'd rather see Almost and Braun Strowman.
I
wish he did that. I wish he did that to Braun Strowman instead of Big E. I think that would be way more
Nah, Strowman's way big. He wouldn't even be able to do it. That's like
grabbed him by the head. Like
he literally could have stepped on his toes and grabbed that. That is tall.
Dog, the fact that he stood on his toes, he didn't even get on his tippy toes or nothing. He just literally and that's what I was talking about. This is the type of shit that WWE is their foundation, some of the foundation of why they're great, because they have motherfuckers like this who can have these feats of strength.
Yeah, make them look like bigger. Like
you know what I'm saying? Just larger than life type situations that you don't see nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Line.
And Almost is one of them motherfuckers, bro. He really is. Black excellence, bro. Black excellence at its finest. He had to take another brother out.
Coming out with grip.
We had to take another brother out
with the turtleneck and then the jacket. Oh, man.
We own you, Almost. We own you.
Brother Chiron.
Brother Chiron is on you.
Brother Chiron, man. Son, he pulls that Kyrie shit out randomly to be having me dying.
Cause Brother Chiron know it. Brother Chiron know it, man.
No fucking warning, dog.
Fucking warning, man. But like I said, man, that shit was crazy, dog. It was so much dope shit in this Royal Rumble. It had its little moments where we were kind of like I think it was because a lot of our picks got taken out. But other than that, it was still a good Rumble. I'm not gonna do that. Like, they really gotten better with these Rumbles over the years. Like them Rumbles in like the 2011, 12, 13-ish era.
The 40-man joints.
I am a big fan of the Women's Royal Rumble, bro.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm a mark. I'm a mark for it too.
You can talk about that all day, like
I'm serious, bro. The stories, everything, and who won, obviously.
But let's start with the big story from the beginning of the Men's Royal Rumble: Edge versus Randy. Edge was on that nigga.
I loved it. I love the fact for 2.2 seconds I forgot. Shit, this is a Royal Rumble match.
Frass, you know what it reminded me of? You remember in '99 when Austin was 2?
Oh, yep.
McMahon was 1.
And then you be like, oh shit, somebody come out. You're like, oh, it's a Royal Rumble. I'm wilding.
Yeah.
All you focused on is Austin trying to whoop McMahon ass. And that's the things you love about the Royal Rumble, because if you could tell a great story within this, oh my God, it's gonna keep the people's eyes glued, because the Rumble can get boring very quickly. It can get boring very quickly.
Given the Rumble credit, I also want to say, because a lot of people we easy to turn trash on WWE when they do bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to give y'all a lot of fucking credit.
Mm-hmm.
Give them their flowers, Frass.
A lot of people has been complaining about y'all quiet room. Well, I watch Battle Rap.
The quiet room.
The quiet room wrestling matches, and a lot of people
McMahon
complain about WrestleMania. I did because I understood as a fan, but this was the one that I was scared about. I'm not gonna lie, because this pay-per-view Royal Rumble is built off of fans. Mm-hmm. This is legit the only pay-per-view, no matter what WWE try to do or do. This pay-per-view, the fans make the show. I mean, the superstars, of course. but the fans, they make the fucking show. You hear me? The fans make the fucking show. It will be nothing without us. But today, you did a good job. You make me happy. And since I'm in this voice, I'm about to mark out for 2.2. You brought back fucking Carlito. God damn.
Yes. No, yes.
Nah, facts.
Yes.
Talk that shit, bro.
I called him. That's my cousin. I hit him up. I was like, look here, man. They want you. They want you in Florida.
I know how much of a real nigga he is, though. They say, yo, Carlito, hey, man, do people really want you back here? Man, can you pull up for Legends Night? Yeah, what y'all got planned for me? Yeah, so we want you in a segment probably with Randy Orton, you know what I'm saying? Probably
Imagine Carlito bringing the phone closer to his face.
Like, well, we'll call you back.
Not
Like,
even.
yeah,
Not even hang up. Not hang because I'm a wrestling fan. I envision Carlito bringing the phone closer to his mouth, biting an apple so they can hear it, and just spit at the phone. Just because.
We got a permanent job lined up too as a producer now after tomorrow.
I kind of
see, but this is my thing. This is what I was thinking though. You remember MVP came back only for the Rumble just to see his son see him, you know what I'm saying, wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
And look what that turned into now. It's
The
part
Hurt
of
Business.
dominant factions in wrestling right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But bias the shit. So what? Do something.
So what?
But anyways, though, I can see I'm not saying they're gonna have the same trajectory, but knowing the talent that guys like MVP had and Carlito had, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, who knows how he is now compared to then. Probably matured, who knows? But I would love to see him back.
Wait, first of all,
you
know how WWE like to repeat certain things? Repeat what y'all doing with MVP with Carlito. That
Bro,
would be fire.
Give that nigga guard.
Bring Andrade back. This is
nah. You talk about niggas. You talk about two alpha males. Them two niggas clearly were not meant to be.
No, but listen, no. This is how you build. This is how you repush.
You don't think they get along? You don't think Carlito and Andrade get along?
If Andrade is working behind Carlito, we know Andrade is a dominant. So eventually, nigga, no, I run this shit.
I get you, but that's too typical of them. But
and I think that's part of shit why she probably left to, like, man, y'all keep putting me in these racial ass fucking feuds and factions and shit.
I hate to see them in a tag team again.
Like, when I looked at Carlito as when I was a kid, and I'm not even going.
No, I don't want him as a tag team. I want Carlito to try to rebuild a fraction. Like,
I feel you, and I'm trying to think
I feel you on that, but not Andrade.
Esco already got, you know what I'm saying, the two gunners in NXT right now. He already got his gunners, and other than that, everybody else masked up. You know what I'm saying? Humberto can't really speak too much English. Right. Who else he gonna really rock with?
Dominic. Give him Dominic.
Nah, yo, hold on. We ain't gonna sleep on Garza. That's because they put him back.
That's what I said. Garza is an alpha male, bro. He clearly.
I hear you, Ari.
Dominic.
I was wrong about the Andrade thing. I see what y'all saying with the Andrade thing, but it should be Garza because Garza needs to do that type of storyline. Garza still needs that push.
And he is Carlito is a ladies' man.
Exactly, and with Carlito could be annoyed.
Ring in the back.
So you being annoyed, and then Angel Garza get that push from Carlito. Now you out of that shadow, like you finally, because Angel Garza is amazing. I'm not going to forget what he did in NXT.
And I'm really mad they got him in this 24/7 fucking picture right now.
Exactly. That's why I said what I said. Carlito, and just like MVP saved Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin. Carlito, please save Garza.
Get that nigga the LWO.
This is
bro. They are not touching the LWO. You keep with all these Mexican wrestlers in the LWO. Yo, stop doing your peoples like this, man.
Nigga. Oh, do another Los Boricuas.
Oh my gosh. Yo, do you see why Mexicans probably hate wrestling, yo? Because they always be putting them in the most race. Yo, they be putting them in some fucked up shit, bro.
Los Boricuas.
Niggas don't even speak Spanish and they put them motherfuckers in that shit.
WWE had Angel Garza, right?
Q.
Andrade Cien Almas, and who was the third guy? He wasn't Puerto or Hispanic or Mexican.
Humberto.
No, it was the white boy.
The really nasty nigga.
It was the fake Ricky Sparks guy. What's his name?
Austin Theory.
Yeah, that guy.
But he a nasty man. So.
I ain't gonna lie though. I think if Carlito really was to come back though, I think he probably moved Dolo on the low for real, because a lot of people that want him back just to see him though, for real. So I think he would take that into consideration and really try to have another run. I think he'll probably have a good, probably a nice year contract. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked like he's in great shape. You know what I'm saying? We've seen that he was wrestling on the indies here and there still. So like I think he still got a little bit left in the tank. And he didn't leave on his own note. You know what I'm saying? On the right note. And that's the thing. That's the story we're seeing with Edge right now. And we have a lot of legends who didn't leave on the note that they really wanted to leave on and are kind of like rehashing their legacy and, you know what I'm saying, trying to end things on their right note. And I think we need to bring Carlito in that faction too.
Yeah, WWE, you leaving, you got to do the job, bro.
Yeah, call him back, man. Please call our boy back, for real. And that's just from your old fans. We just want to see a little bit of more nostalgia, man, because they still got it. Some of these niggas still got it. Edge still got it. MVP still got it. Like, shit, I was happy to see Christian bring his grizzled looking ass up here. Like, it was good to see him drop an unpretty on a motherfucker. Like, that was dope. Who else we seen pull up to this joint, man? Oh, we got Damian Priest call up. Thoughts about that, man? Happy to see him on there. That KO call up, because I know KO was like, this is better for you, my nigga. Not none of that weird shit you was about to try to do with me.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. That storyline would have been ridiculous.
And KO was like, yo, I don't know him. Like
y'all want that to be my boy, Negro. I don't know him. I know him.
I know him in passing.
Sammy's my guy. Cole's my guy.
Yeah,
this guy, I don't know him.
Like, we work together, we clock in together, but we don't talk.
Right.
Ever.
But I was happy to see my man. He pulled up in the all white, like, you know what time it is. Came up to my new job, clean as fuck. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I'm in this bitch. Put up to the new job, clean as fuck. But he showed up and showed out, man. He did well to his elimination, man. I was really happy to see Damian Priest, man, because it's so many ways you can go with him and Strowman, him and Big E, him and Drew. It's so many places you can. Him and Sheamus. I would love to see him and Sheamus.
That's probably where he's going, because Sheamus is a gatekeeper.
Yeah, or him and Corbin, depending on which show he goes on. One of those two.
A mirror match.
I know I said Jinder Mahal, but it's either Jinder Mahal. If Edge challenged Roman, I really think Sheamus next in line. Look. If no, I might be.
They've been giving me the seed all year.
Credit, but bro, look at the little story they've been doing with Sheamus and Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Drew supposedly got the sword back. Then they had a little tension of beef. Like, I think they trying to hint like, yo, this is next. And Sheamus was wilding in the Rumble.
That's what I would say. I think if he finds a way to win an opportunity to get the title, I think it should be like a sense of competitiveness.
I know you don't want to hear it, but Fastlane.
What's going on, Brody? Our boy from we watch Battle Rap Podcast. What's going on?
Hey, what up, Q? Shout out Banksy. Shout out Q.
But yeah, man, I think it's definitely lined up for that. Like I said, they've been setting the seeds all year. I think if he wins something like to get some type of contention, they have a healthy competition, but you find some way to turn on him some way, because you know Sheamus is a better heel than face. So he's gonna have to turn heel some way somehow.
Way better heel.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing well right now as just a tough guy, the fella. I love the fella. That's my guy.
I just don't get why he don't have that gimmick in ring. I
don't know. He might get a copyright infringement from Rocky or some shit. I don't know, bro.
I didn't get that. I'm like, yo, that's a good gimmick for him. Like, he's selling. He know about that lifestyle. So
the fella, I drink my scotch.
Then when he comes to the ring, I'm like, wait, that's the
Sheamus again. Ain't the fella? That's the Sheamus.
What his little fedora and shit.
Fedora in the trench coat, bro. Like, come on, he look like some like Sin City character or some shit like that, yeah. But man, let's think what else. What's some more highlights I have from the Rumble, man?
I
Oh, that was my pick. Keith Lee and Daniel Bryan.
And Keith
I was
Lee.
mad about him not showing up, man.
that's-
I mean, the COVID situation, obviously, but
Yeah, me and Yim got it, so I'm
Get
assuming
well soon.
you get well soon to me and Yim,
it
and
was
you know,
definitely.
Keith Lee as well.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on.
Yeah, all right.
Nah, for real. Fuck a Rumble, man. It's your life at the end of the day.
Keith Lee need to reach Mania. Come on now. Hope
Yeah. But I mean, if he doesn't, I mean, like I said,
I understand.
He still has a couple more. I ain't gonna say a couple, but I think he got a lot of years.
Yeah, I was about to say Keith Lee got a lot.
You gotta think about it too. Not saying that these guys are a little bit more healthier, athletic than a lot of guys from the past, but when they get their shot, they do be a little up there in age, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and depending on
these guys ain't trying to wrestle till they 50.
Like he could have about up to 20 years damn near if he take care of himself.
Yeah, but nobody wants to do that for the rest of their life. You gotta think these dudes been
doing. Probably don't want to have kids though.
You know what I'm saying? They have 10 years on the indies and 10. I think they'll do 10 years on the indies and 10 years on the main stage, and they be done. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what AJ do. He had his 10 year on the main stage. I mean, on the outside. Now he on the main stage. He's gonna have his couple years here, and he's out of here. You know what I'm saying? Same with Daniel Bryan. A lot of these guys. If you really think about it, most of these guys been there for almost 5 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And most of them saying, "Hey, I'm ready to get up out of here." You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I paid my dues. I'm out of here.
I did my work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but where they was projected to be at her and him to now being sidetracked by everything that went on and shit like that.
No, that's true.
And everything that's going on now with them and where they at.
You talking about being and Keith Lee, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where they at and stuff like.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Where it match up, I'm saying they could have up to that amount of time left.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, they probably don't want to have kids. They probably do. Like, I can imagine Keith Lee do.
I mean, I don't know.
That's not for us
to
say.
But that's why I think with the whole, like, Becky and Seth situation, to see how this is going to play out in the next couple of years, I think that would be a big influence to see how a lot of wrestling couples and or families are going to try to, like, move and shake within the industry and, like, outside life, too. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely going to be not saying that, like, we're going to be in there, but I think a lot of other wrestlers are going to watch how they move. We see Seth is back already. You know what I'm saying? Seth's return was not surprising because a lot of people seeing, all right, the baby was born, cool, whoop-de-whoop, back to work. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get the check. So we knew Seth was coming back. Now, when Becky comes back, that's when a lot of people are going to be having their eyes on how they're going to be moving, like off time. Is she going to be part-time, full-time? You know what I'm saying? How many breaks she's going to be taking? Stuff like that.
You know how people look at shit like that just because you had a baby, even though it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know how wrestling fans, sure.
Yeah, they're microwave era.
They think like, oh, she just had a baby. Is she gonna be able to even?
Yeah, remember, some people thought she was gonna pull up for the Rumble. I'm like, damn, nigga.
I sure thought.
Did she grow the connection with the baby first? Shit, like, baby ain't even off the tit yet. Like,
yeah.
Goddamn. I was like, I said, I'm
only see her training.
Yeah, like I mean, she's taking some pictures and shit like that, like outside of like back, like she outside again. But I'm not expecting to see Becky right now, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I was gonna what he said earlier. I think she's gonna show up the day after Mania.
I won't be mad, but
not even a wrestle. I think she just like start to show her face, like
be a GM, an authority figure, like how Sonya, like how Sonya is on SmackDown.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that I didn't even think of that. I do like Adam Pearce though.
Yeah, Adam Pearce is.
So I like Adam Pearce.
He's with the shits. He is with the shits.
Yeah, he's more aggressive GM than William Regal. But those are two like authority figures that don't bother me. Like your timing low key.
Because they stay out the mix.
Even with Adam Pearce, he always show up. Most of the time when he was just showing up, he wasn't saying nothing. He was just putting on some facial expressions.
Staying out the mix.
Perfect. I ain't gonna lie, Sonya Deville.
Not Vince Russo when you show your TV.
Sonya Deville's starting to scare me because she I'm not gonna lie. You see her face a lot and she's talking a lot. I don't want that. I'm happy.
Well, let's see how it rolls out because I'm on the other side. I'm kind of liking her position.
She's also playing both sides.
I don't like it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm watching as I go.
I'm waiting.
She's playing both sides too.
I just don't like it. Just slow down a little bit. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient.
We went off into a little tangent. Let's swing back to the men's room. But we talked about Edge and Randy. What they was doing throughout the shit. We had Mustafa Ali coming out, Sami Zayn coming out. we all looked crazy as fuck when Mustafa Ali just looked at Randy Orton and then went to go attack Edge. We like, hey, nigga, wait, this nigga fucked your whole shit up right here. Like,
I'm like, okay, y'all
one of the reasons why you not a WWE champion right now.
That's the reason why Kofi took.
Hey, you mad at Kofi? This nigga's the one that fucked you up.
WWE. Like, y'all do stuff that's supposed to be heel versus face, but y'all want to tell us that basically heel and face don't exist. What are y'all doing?
Well, they're basically saying that I will go to the extent that with him having this real awakening of retribution, that he's basically dropped all of the old shit. Well, not all of the old shit, but it's contradicting. It's only contradicting because it's Randy Orton.
No, it's contradicting because that's the point of his group. It's to make up for the old shit they had to deal with.
Well, it was the point of their group is to undo all the wrongdoings in WWE. May it be good or bad. May it be good people or bad people. That's what they stated. Now I remember because
Ali was stating like, yeah, the niggas that wasn't working and shit, giving the older niggas, and he used to isn't Randy Orton in that group?
Nah, Randy not in that legend type group. I think he talking more
to me. To me, he's done enough to be up there.
And for I hear what you're saying, but wrestling storyline purposes, Randy Orton should be in that group.
Nah, he's talking about like the Hogans and all them niggas that be trying to pop up for every legend night, or like thank God they have none of these old niggas come up to the Rumble this year like they used to do. Like I'm so glad they don't do that no more.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah, like I'm so glad they don't do that shit no more. But I think he's talking about shit like that, where niggas get their spots taken because of these old niggas. They want to come back and just like Goldbergs and shit like that. Yeah. Randy is one of the few niggas who you can't say that shit about him.
That's the only reason I'm saying I agree with
that nigga. Really hasn't really feel like that nigga hasn't taken a break in years.
And plus, Randy got a lot of other shit going on.
But wrestling wise, he should have. That still should be his.
He should have took about because of the reason why he wants to go at Kofi. That's the main thing. Whatever you mad at Kofi for is because of this nigga right here.
Like, you mad at somebody for being a line leader today that you got sick.
Right.
Yo,
you mad at somebody
that nigga air horn.
Like, I don't even know you. Like I don't even know this nigga. Why the fuck?
You called out of work and I did a great job and they love me. You mad at me?
They gave me your promotion?
Yo, that's funny. Y'all gonna pause. But that was anyway, that shit was fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that nigga air horn, man. That shit was funny.
It really was, dog.
That shit was funny.
These niggas, this nigga Mustafa Ali is really matter of fact, I'll give him his favorite joint.
And his name is John Cena.
Cena! Dude, I love that prank. Fire. I love that prank. I fucking love that. That was my ringtone one person.
Her name is John Cena.
Yo, I really got the lady saying hello.
Hello.
Oh man. So we talked about Carlito coming through, giving everybody backstabbers pause. But
yo,
whoa. That, bro?
Carlito's Cabana, Raw. Make it happen tonight.
Please bring back Carlito's Cabana. We definitely need that. Fuck Miz TV, man.
Please.
Spit on somebody. I guarantee you there's gonna be a Miz TV Carlito's Cabana.
COVID. It's Corona though. Yeah. Can't be spitting on niggas. It's Corona though.
Corona though.
That's why he didn't do it in a row. Because trust me, if he'd have did that shit to Shinsuke, bro, I would have went crazy. Shinsuke would have probably been like,
yo, you right, bro. You right, yo.
I thought when he took the apple, he was gonna do it, but as soon as he snatched it, like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get your nasty ass hands off my shit.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why
Carlito would have had a job by now. Carlito got signed again. If you would have,
I ain't gonna lie, because it would have been like on their screens, they would have heard the real people like, oh shit.
Like we wouldn't even talk.
Oh my god, we wouldn't
even be going back to the women's rumble as much if he did that.
Oh my god, that would have been one of the biggest moments, bro. I would have went crazy.
Into the person he did it to, Shinsuke would have sold that so well.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that real quick? Can I just get my bars off real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I gotta bring back the Godfather because I gotta get this joint off real quick, bro. Yo, WWE. How in the hell do you drop Shinsuke's one of the best promos he's probably had, and even Nikki Cross too, because these two had some of the best Rumble promos or some of the best promos they had in their career.
Talk.
And the way they just went in right out of the Rumble
with the pushes,
like nothing.
With the push.
A lot of people had Shinsuke as their winner after the fucking gauntlet. And y'all just like, not even the final four you put him in? He just, Baron Corbin gets heat off of him?
Turn your mic.
Fuck Baron Corbin's heat. That nigga can't garner as much heat as he can now.
Yeah, no.
Shit, nigga, fuck.
Fuck Baron Corbin, period.
Nah, it's not fuck Baron Corbin.
But
He does what he does perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What he did is the reason why he's where he's at now. Because that's why I'm mad at Baron Corbin. But
boring.
the fact that it's like you drop some shit like that with him and he's talking that shit. And it's just like it goes out one ear and out the other. Like what was the point of dropping that shit? Like why give us this hype of Shinsuke that he's about to have a crazy 2021 and you don't even like put him in the final four to even give us a chance to even think he's gonna repeat?
Are you listening to the bars?
Like, even in the beginning, when they do the countdowns and shit, they even said that it's a possibility that it can be a 2-time winner in this shit. It's only a few of them niggas. Randy's already out of it because he already won it twice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why spoon feed us this shit just to throw it out? That's the reason why we get pissed off. And I mean, yo.
They actually teased that shit. They were like, oh, it could be a 2-time winner.
Yes. And you know they always do the stats and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it turned out to be a 2-time winner.
That's facts. That is facts. That is facts. That's no lie. That's no lie. So I can't be mad at that all the way. But damn, man, that Shinsuke promo was so fucking good, man. Like
saying that too. I think I said this. I forgot what last time we watched wrestling together. I said like, yo, depending on what order they do it, they might have if KO go over Roman might go as 30 in the match because they're not going to announce it on backstage. I think I told you that on
I can see
Monday
that.
or
well, only 30. They was announcing the women for 30.
What happened with Goldberg? I thought Goldberg was
same thing because like we said, we had the Roman Goldberg theory that a lot of people was throwing around. But I mean, Shinsuke was really up there with Daniel Bryan as one of the picks, though. He really was up there, man. Because coming off that gauntlet, a lot of people wanted to see Shinsuke versus Roman, and Shinsuke was shooting them shots at Roman in the promo too. He's like, "Hey, Roman, you know what I'm saying?" He said, "You're not the head of my table." He be looking like Pops from fucking Wayne's brother when he be doing that. Trying to tell you, son.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
Pop, sugar pop.
Trying to tell you, son.
Help me, please. Help me, please.
But we seen Dolph Ziggler come in. He did his thing for a little while too. It's good to see Dolph Ziggler play. He's getting a little bit of his confidence back. Not saying that he lost it, but you can kind of tell sometimes in a wrestler. And I feel like he's starting to get a little bit of his swag back.
I really believe him teaming up with Byru is bringing his confidence back.
Well, not even that, because I feel like they both were in that same boat, and them like kind of like saying we finally found something to move with. We got the black jackets, we got the name, and we have a mission. You know what I'm saying? Once you got that, you're in that tunnel vision. You can't really. You in the zone, and them two dudes are great. They're good at when they're in their zone. They're in their zone. Like especially Rue when he's in his zone, especially as heels, they can do their thing, man.
I felt like Bobby Roode and Bobby Lashley is two people that got trapped in a contract just by they was promised something. I feel like they was promised. I feel like he was promised beer money reunion. I feel like
you talk about those renegotiation contracts.
He was promised Brock.
James Storm was definitely.
I think they promised Dolph. I think they promised Dolph a world title a while ago when he resigned.
He was about to go to comedy.
Yep. He was really about to retire, and I would have been mad at him, bro, because the way he was, nobody want to go through that, man. We got to think about these guys' mental, man. They mental still, man. Nobody wants to go through that shit.
Was a bitch, yo.
It was a bitch, man. But we had one of the first eliminations with Dolph Ziggler when he entered the match, and he got Jeff Hardy the fuck out of here. Get Jeff Hardy off my fucking TV. You already know the hashtag.
Why you don't like Jeff Hardy, man?
Bro, I will say this and continue to say this. These guys are past their prime. Like,
after Perk Hardy,
and to be honest, Jeff Hardy was like past his prime when he won the title.
Oh,
like,
Perk Hardy was the that was it.
We don't talk about Perk Hardy. That was a nasty time. But even when he won the title, I felt like he was a little. He was finally. I get a lot of people who probably had that. A lot of those feels from the Undertaker match. Wanted to finally see him get the title. It happened, and I feel like it was like after that they were just dragging and dragging. I never thought Jeff Hardy was a great wrestler.
They had him at a point. No, it was too busy. That's why sometimes you can't always please the fans. That's why WWE's somewhat like this.
Exactly. You can't do it all the time.
Chasing the title. Every fire moment he had, he was chasing a title. Him building up, even for the hardcore title against the Undertaker. We're talking about mid-card titles. When he's chasing the title, it's fire. Him versus CM Punk. The chase, what made it fire. Him and Triple H just being in the ring would help the build up. The chase of the title.
Like, I don't know what the appeal was.
The power of the main. No, it's
just
like
give him his moment. Just give him.
I don't have no clue what the appeal was of him when he won that title. After that, I don't know what the appeal was other than what of nostalgia.
They gonna use
to win the title, bro.
Dry. Don't make it till it's dry.
Everybody knows the title.
I feel Hardy is just there for nostalgia at this point. I mean, him and Ray. I'm keeping it tall. I just feel like they're there for nostalgia.
They feel like because they from that same era Randy was, that they can do the same thing.
But they were some of the most. I'm gonna give them their flowers. They were some of the most exciting guys of their era.
And they
Jeff Hardy was one of the most exciting guys on TV.
And we can't really. I love Jeff Hardy, but we can't really put that on them. That's on the writers. Like if I see another rant like Jeff Hardy. Drunk, anything that got anything to do with alcohol. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that with the writers on that. That was horrible, right?
But I just don't see the appeal. My thing is the appeal.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of seeing Jeff Hardy on my screen.
You know what I'm saying? What is the purpose of him being here?
We gotta keep the same energy. Nostalgia with Ray, nostalgia with Jeff. It's the same shit with Edge too.
Wait, hold on. No.
But once again, hold on, Frass. I got you. But what I would agree with Frass saying is at least there is a story to hold on to.
Why is he here? He's a part-timer anyway.
He sat there and said he had the neck injury that made him have to retire early. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he had right after he won the Royal, all that good stuff. He had to retire early and shit. He got the okay. It's the same thing we heard with Daniel Bryan. It's just with one of our legends. That's it.
Edge actually has a story, bro.
You
telling me you wasn't invested in Edge versus Randy Orton?
After the first time, no.
Well, the first time, that's what I'm talking about. That's when he returned. That was off of his return.
He didn't win a Rumble. He's not chasing a title, so I didn't really care for it. But now he's in the title picture over somebody who probably deserved it more.
Wait. Rewind. Yeah. You just said that you didn't care because he wasn't in the picture, but now you care because he's in it, but it's over somebody else.
I'm saying he's not like I wasn't bothered by it like I am now because he's not in the title picture, so it didn't affect anything canon, so to speak. This affects canon. You know, speaking comic book terms, this affects canon. He's in a title picture over somebody.
Let's wipe this slate. Let's think of the slate. All right, the Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns feud is third match in. That's over. That's over for right now. So Roman is free. Drew just ended his thing with Goldberg. Drew is free. They have an open space. Well, more so with Roman has an open space of opportunity to really wrestle anybody. It's an open field to create a new story right now. And with Edge on his return, they have something they can to latch onto. And this is what I will go into saying is what I was saying on the chat. Does this lean more towards the NBC deal? Because now with you having new fans over there who are already on there and probably just say, hey, let me go check out some wrestling. Who I remember WWE. They're going to see at WrestleMania familiar face. You know what I'm saying? Edge is a familiar face.
Shit.
You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Listen to y'all chat.
And if they hear the redemption story, that's to go from where I am, where I just came from. I retired early, whoop-de-whoop, all of that. Like we said, Frass, it's about the story at the end of the day. If they if they latch onto that redemption story all the way at WrestleMania moments, that's what it's all about.
I'm listening to y'all talk, and I ain't gonna lie, me being a love booking,
especially when you're talking about that, we talking about changing over for new fans. It's a whole new market we about to go into.
WWE. So now, shit,
it's a business.
I might switch. Yeah, it is a business. So
right.
This is why
it possibly could have been a different winner. It could have been a different winner if they didn't make this NBC deal.
I think they have something else playing for Roman.
You think they do have something else, or you thought?
Yeah, no, because I was the one that said
he's dropping the belt. You think he's dropping the belt
to go to Roman? Yeah, no, I don't think Roman's dropping the belt. I think Drew's dropping the belt.
Oh,
because now y'all fucking me up with the whole marketing.
Nah, if it's a crowd, we're not dropping it.
Give that up. It's not a crowd. First of all, that's not.
We're not dropping it
for Mania.
You know what will determine it?
No, Mania. They said they're trying to let in 7K.
What will determine it is how the Super Bowl looks. How the Super Bowl looks, because the Super Bowl is going to be in the same.
And especially with them working with Fox, and you know what I'm saying, they probably getting a lot of the same protocols and having to go through a lot of those same protocols going into these buildings.
How that looks will determine it.
I'm saying all of this, including the Peacock deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Drew is a good face, but we're talking about not long-term business. We're talking about for WrestleMania. You're talking about that quick money. We need that who everybody gonna put their eyes on, not who they're gonna.
Well, NBC is counting on them to bring in more viewers that y'all had over there, so they gotta fulfill that.
Now, exactly. So Edge, because we say off of nostalgia, people know his name. People are going to come back and people are already asking me about WrestleMania. I can show you my inbox because of Edge. Drew McIntyre, unfortunately, is not the name that's going to grab the rest of the masses they need.
Oh no, they're going to go with their number one champion. They already declared who the number one guy is.
See, now this is where I still add on why I think Drew is going to lose it somehow. Because now we go back. Let's keep it business. Now let's go to USA Network. Raw needs all the fucking attention.
Mm-hmm.
All of it. Viewer-wise, the network is asking you to turn up and shit like that. Edge, the Royal Rumble winner, Edge, that nostalgia and shit is hyped over. He's not going to SmackDown.
Oh no, I feel you, but
Edge is too much money right now. I hear you. Look, and this is why Edge mattered, and he's different from certain. This is why Goldberg and shit work. But the only reason I give Edge more because Edge is actually good in the ring, and he's good at telling stories. That's my opinion. I wanted to answer your question earlier. What my difference between Goldberg, Ray, and Jeff Hardy? Because to me, they're not doing good in the ring. If Rey Mysterio hit another senton like it ended somebody's life, I'm turning the TV off.
Oh shit!
Like this nigga's dropping senton. Like nigga, stop. Like you're dropping sentons on people like Braun Strowman, and he's gonna be down and out. So anyway, that's why I don't fuck with them because they're getting horrible. They're damn near jobbers. And the only reason I respect Ray because he's helping out Dominic. So that's why
he bringing his son in the game. I can respect it. That's what I'm saying. I can respect it.
You saying that he gonna drop it at Mania? Drew would drop it at
Mania?
No.
I'm saying Drew is going to be one of the champions to lose their title before Mania.
But my thing is though, because I was thinking that too. If the Roman thing doesn't come to fruition, if they are to drop it, because like I said, we obviously don't see Edge and Roman really making sense. But I don't want to see Miz. So who else is in that space that can make that draw for Monday night to go into Mania season?
I can say they got.
That's why I see. Hold on. That's why I don't. But we just seen AJ in the title picture. Just seen him there with Roman.
Orton. Have
Yeah.
Orton.
We just seen Orton. That's the
And he was in
thing.
there with McIntyre.
Only person we have not
TLC.
seen yet that they have been building is Sheamus. That's the only route for what we can do right now.
Sheamus versus Edge, though?
No, I'm talking about Sheamus versus Drew. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think the title. That's what I'm sorry. I meant to say. That's why I don't think the title is going to change on Monday nights because they have a storyline that's been building and it's been good babyface wise. So whenever they see the turn and they go into that, you know what I'm saying, that the best friend thing always, you know what I'm saying, works. Especially going into Mania season. This is I think it's not gonna be the biggest story. Probably not gonna be bigger than Edge and Roman. No, it's not obviously, but it's gonna be big enough to keep, you know what I'm saying, some good attention for the main champion on Raw. He's been in good solid storylines all year.
Makes sense, but bro, you gotta add in booking wise. I completely agree with you, but you have to add in the business factor.
The money. Let's keep it tall. The money's over at Fox right now. That's where there's money at.
Sheamus versus Drew is not going to be money on the wrestling. Oh, I take you back. No, I'm sticking with my story. I forgot that quick. No, Edge will challenge Roman Reigns. It will be Edge versus Roman Reigns. It will be Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. And I'm saying this right now because I just thought about the business factor. At WrestleMania for the WWE World title, it will be Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal.
You did
3MB.
The story works. The background,
it does.
But do you think
they both came back and became world champions? They both was in 3MB. The story people want to play it because it's Jinder Mahal. My nigga,
turn his mic up.
Question. Do you think that they almost kind of dropped the ball not bringing them into the Rumble though? Because they had him on a superstar spectacle, which was cool to see him return. But I think he should have definitely pulled up for the Rumble.
That's why I think they're gonna save it. Tomorrow. Where he just challenged Drew. You don't need to be in the Rumble and lose and then challenge.
Me personally, writing wise, this will be the time too. Because if you got all of these different people from different shows in one building together, this will be the time you have them do the hash. Oh, hey, what's going on? Whoopty whoopty whoop. Just like what Sheamus and Drew was doing. I mean, Drew, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, prepare for your match. Whoopty whoop. Go kick back. Whoopty whoop. About all the such. Go in your match. Do your thing. Whatever. Move on. At least we know that these two dudes interacted. At least we know that they know of each other in this WWE universe.
The story alone.
I'm just saying the reason why I feel like you should have pulled up tonight if they're going to if they were to continue to go onto that storyline, because Rumble is the first seed into Mania season. You know what I'm saying?
To lose a match and then feel like he deserves a world title. I don't even care if it's a Royal Rumble. If Jinder loses a match before the world title match, it's going to kill all like excitement. Period.
Well, he lost. Speaking
of 3MB,
he lost in his spectacle match.
Look at your man's shirt. Speaking of 3MB,
I got kids. That's funny.
Oh man,
I need this job.
That nigga said he wanted to damn near fight Brock Lesnar when he said fuck his kids.
Yo,
you know he was gonna get his shit rocked.
Like wait, off kayfabe, you wanted to fight him for real?
Yeah, that ass.
Ooh. Well, Jericho put Brock on his ass in real life.
Well, I don't know what the fuck Heath Slater built like, but clearly he wasn't built like shit because he ain't say shit to that man. But yeah, son. I mean, I don't know. I like the gender theory, but I feel like they're gonna do it. They got to get that ball rolling now because it's too many seeds. It's too many seeds planted with the shame. But that's the thing, though. Why would you even pursue all this stuff with the Sheamus and Drew thing to just let it fall to the wayside?
To go with what both of y'all saying, I feel like they're gonna start it tomorrow and they're gonna hype that shit to Fastlane, and then I feel like meanwhile Bobby Lashley gonna be going against what's his name, Riddle at Fastlane for his lose it, and then
I can see them at Mania. I can see them two at Mania. I can see Riddle and Bobby at Mania.
Nah, it's gonna be Riddle. I mean, I'm not Riddle. I think it's gonna be Lashley and
Yo, hold up though.
McIntyre.
Lashley and Big Ito. That face off. Woo, that joint had me like, yo. Y'all gotta pull up. Is it Survivor Series season or what right now? Like, I need niggas to pull up on each other because that match right there, shmoney.
Yeah, that match is fun.
What else? I'm trying to think what else was fire in that shit, man. Like I said, we talked about Carlito coming back. Any other crazy returns that we seen in this joint? When we had Seth return, that was dope to see.
I don't want to downplay that though. That Bobby Lashley and Big E, the IC in United States.
I'm down for that any fucking day.
That's a anytime Lashley like faces another hoss like him, it's a crazy match.
For real, bro. Same with Big E. Same with Big E. That's why I was like so amped to see like one of his first tests was Sheamus. And it was like, who else better to really see if you bout this shit? You know what I'm saying? And no, man, him and Lashley would tear the fucking roof off. But speaking of just a random segue, shout out to Apollo Crews. I'm surprised he wasn't in this Rumble though, because that promo that he had before SmackDown was really fucking dope. Did y'all catch that shit? He dropped it on I think they dropped it on WWE Twitter or something like that. But he was just saying like, you know, just kind of like basically saying like, I'm on my own path and I ain't here to appease nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think
some people say I was smiling too much.
Thank you.
And some people said I was, you know what I'm saying, basically too happy to be here, whatever, but I ain't on that shit no more.
I'm king of strong smile, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? My man said I'm on the path of thugging. I'm in these streets. Holla at me.
I got a hot Asian wife too.
I wish I could show you I do with Dre. I redid Bobby Lashley, got a gold do-rag on. I mean, no, Apollo Crews. I redid.
Oh, I say you got this nigga out here looking like a goddamn ghetto Dragon Ball Z character.
You got 10 gold chains, all of it.
Oh, you got this nigga out here looking like he from Florida. Jesus Christ.
Kodak Black.
But yeah, man, I thought Lashley was having some good moments there. A lot of people had Lashley up there. He was one of the first people to declare to be in the Rumble. A lot of people was like, hey, a lot of people can't wait to see Lashley in the main event picture. But like I think me and you, Frass, was saying like we just got to see a little bit more from Lashley. You know, I think me and you was having this conversation that
you don't need to lose no more.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He's definitely losing a Riddle. He's definitely
the U.S. champion though. How is he losing,
bro? Bobby Lashley deserved that, bro. That's another person they promised something and they lying to.
Well, I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I think honestly, him getting MVP out in his corner, that 2020 was probably his best year at WWE since his return.
Yeah, I was saying that in the chat. I was
like coming off that line of shit.
Right. So
coming off,
I think I won't feel bad about him losing to Riddle. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year. We gotta have some change. You know what I'm saying?
Brock Lesnar. I can't believe this man is calling out Brock Lesnar like he loaded Lux and he can't get Brock Lesnar.
I'm surprised Lesnar ain't pull up.
Bobby Lashley, JC.
See, it's because Bobby Lashley ain't nice like Keith Lee. See, Keith Lee, he was like, "Oh yeah, man, he worked it out. Oh, good job, brother." See, Bobby Lashley gonna knock you down, smink. He gonna get all that shit in.
You're MMA
mode, friends, nigga.
MMA mode.
Is Keith Lee chiller then? If Bobby Lashley
Keith Lee chiller.
Oh, and Keith Lee's chilling.
You stupid.
Don't quote me on it, but I think Bobby Lashley MMA record like 33 and like.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because my man that's come up here probably gonna.
He ran from that King Mo smoke. Fuck that.
Yeah. You talking about me?
No. King Mo from TNA. He did both. He did MMA too, but he he doubled as a TNA. Tall.
I wonder how Bobby Lashley felt about that Cain Velasquez feud. I feel like nobody asked him about that shit. I bet he was pretty like pissed the fuck off.
Like
nigga, this nigga, man.
And he injured.
This ugly beat up looking ass nigga.
That was definitely a money grab.
But let's move on. We had Damian Priest pull up, first NXT star to pull up.
Was he the only?
Was he the only? Yeah, I think so. So we can say that's pretty much a call up because we already knew, like I said, that was going to happen. He looked amazing in that shit. We had Bad Bunny pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I thought that was cool, man.
He still like this the whole time.
He had a better body splash than Snoop Dogg, so that's good to see. Who else? We had Kane pull up, obviously neglecting his city again. He's probably one of the worst men. And nigga, yo, I'm saying crime got to be rampant every time he leave town, yo. I'm telling you, that shit probably look like Grand Theft Auto right now.
State of emergency.
Who did Kane eliminate?
I don't think did he eliminate anybody?
He eliminated one person. He got eliminated by Damian Priest.
Let's see. Kane returned number 18, choke slamming, eliminated Dolph Ziggler and Ricochet, and before being tossed out by Priest. But that moment between him and Daniel Bryan, I was like, when they did the hug, I thought they was gonna do the pan out like from the best friends and shit. Give the people what they want.
Like, they had another something that AEW did too. Like doing one.
We said that with with Roman hitting KO from the Stadium Stampede shit.
No, it was something else too.
Oh, that's all I remember.
It was something I remember watching. It was something else. But
what else we had? We had Miz pulling up. Oh yeah, that's why he destroyed Bad Bunny shit because of the backstage segment they had and shit.
Yeah.
John Morrison.
I think it was a celebrity.
Dre was so mad that John Morrison kicked the shit out of Shinsuke as soon as he got in the match.
That sequence was fire though.
Dre was pissed.
It was fire.
He's like, how you gonna do that to Shinsuke? I'm like, nigga, Shinsuke is not a deity, bro. He can get
talking about match you want to see from that Royal Rumble.
Huh?
I said it in that Royal Rumble. I want to see John Morrison versus Shinsuke.
Bro. They've been teasing it, bro.
I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Ricochet. That little 3-second, that was fire.
Man.
That was fire, yo.
Man,
son.
I need a match, and it needs to be
son. The man flipped over the man. What the man? Daniel Bryan was on all floors. Flipped over the man. And went into a German suplex. Like, are you kidding me, Ricochet? God damn it.
These niggas trying to put on clinics in the middle of a Royal Rumble.
Like this is what I be loving about the Rumble, though. Like, this shit like that, man.
So perfect. Like,
it was beautiful.
Like, outside me, you watching professional, like,
Daniel Bryan is really that nigga, B. Like,
Daniel Bryan.
He makes everything look good.
That's another thing I hated, too.
We talk about Ricochet, and we still end up talking about Daniel Bryan because he really that nigga.
No,
like,
while we're on the topic of Daniel Bryan, that's another thing I hated about it because why build that nigga up so much and put
But I said that in the chat. I feel like he's so selfless right now that it's like the build-up will be good to bring more people to watch and shit to see if he do it, but he doesn't need it. You know what I'm saying? He's on his way out. Like
that's the only
he said he just want to put the people over. He want to put talent over.
They was leaning so much on he never
I know, bro. It hurt me too. It hurt me too.
That WWE actually did a good job. Let's not play that.
Argument.
Everybody picked somebody else. We all named 3 different people we had for the Royal Rumble, and everybody named something different.
There wasn't a clear-cut winning.
Rumble.
Nobody had edge winning.
Nobody had edge winning. Nobody.
Wow. That we didn't know who was winning. We all was confident in our picks.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about?
Because it just whatever speculation or whatever clues that we had, it was like, all right, this gotta be it. And it was just like,
And I got him next year. Automatically, I got Daniel Bryan next year. Unless a new real star comes up, I have automatically.
I got Keith Lee. I got Keith Lee next year.
I got Daniel Bryan because the reason why I think Daniel Bryan is legit coming to an end. Like, I know he's gonna do that part-time, but I think his part-time gonna be real part. Like
his part-time gonna be like
he already got the tour of learning the writing team. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
That's why I say he might win it next year. He might, or he will.
You know what I'm saying? Being a father too.
Bryan's not selfish. He's not selfish. Like
that's why I said I wasn't mad at the end of the day.
That's why I love him hyping that because he in that match he put everybody over. Low key, Daniel Bryan was getting his ass whooped. I
did love at the part when he started going that brawn and all of it, giving everybody the kicks. I was like, let's go. This is my boy. He don't give a fuck who it is.
Like Daniel Bryan deserves flowers, bro.
He do, man. Like
how great he is, how much
he going when he leave this ring.
Hall of Famer.
He's top 5 dead alive. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I might say
top 5.
I'm not gonna lie. He's not in my personal top 5, but I ain't gonna lie. When it's all said and done, I see him easily being my top 5.
Like that's what I'm saying. When he put them boots up, bro. When he put them boots up, is that argument for top 5 is there?
You could say he's PG era Mount Rushmore.
Fact.
It took me a minute to get into Daniel Bryan. I ain't even gonna lie, because like 2 people I thought that was mad already was Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. And I was like, oh shit. Damn. I actually went back and live.
That's the 2 niggas. That's the 2 hearts in the PG era Mount Rushmore.
But I ain't gonna lie. I watched Indies and CM Punk. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to people. I wasn't always a fan of CM Punk. but this man Bryan Danielson was
The
always
American Dragon.
fucking good. He was always, for him to always be a little man, he always, to me, felt like he belongs in the
especially those matches with Samoa Joe, bro. Oh, the matches with Kenta. Oh
early
my
matches
God.
with Seth. That's why, spoiler alert, why I was amped about Daniel Bryan versus Seth, because people forget Daniel Bryan and Seth went at it.
Yo, all I picture is Seth screaming in pain in the goddamn cattle mutilation, yo. That's all I remember. That nigga just, Jesus Christ.
They already got the shot, because when Daniel Bryan was about to do the yes chant, you see Seth creeping up behind. That's when they all had.
That nigga was really just sitting in a cut. Swear to God, the whole time, just like, I'm gonna wait till this nigga Riddle get up out of here.
Wait, was it Riddle or Riddle?
Is Riddle still there? I don't want him to touch this nigga.
Seth Rollins did that curve stomp on the apron.
Oh my God. Can I just give my man an air horn for how he was really wilding out on niggas when he did get into this fucking ring, though? My niggas just came in there with the smoke, bruh.
Smoke weed every day.
Mad smoke.
Yo,
He wanted all the smoke, bro.
That was a spot. I ain't gonna lie, that I was like, oh shit.
I was like, my nigga Seth is fucking back with the new Zara jacket. It's lit.
With the new Zara.
No, me and this nigga really went to the mall and seen that nigga jacket in Zara, bro. The black one, dead ass. I was about to buy it and everything. Swear to God, had the feel like had the fur coat
with the glove too. He had the
swear to God, bro. I would have been pulled up real easy, bro. But he pulled it with the red joint this time. He was like, nigga, what's up? Holla at your boy, New Gear Poppy. Always.
New Gear Poppy.
Pulled up like
always pull up clean on niggas new for the big show. But nah, it was dope to see him back. It's like, come on, like, even though me and Dre always argue about Seth all the time, he is one of the best in WWE who they had in a very long time. Like, he always shows why he's one of the best. And he continues to show why with his evolution. You know what I'm saying?
Reinventing himself over and over.
Exactly, man.
He is somebody that
I remember that argument. You know who I threw in that argument? Daniel Bryan.
Very true. And that 2018-17 really showed a lot. It's like showed a lot. That whole the new Daniel Bryan, then the whole vegan stage shit.
Him being a heel.
Very different.
People talk about reinventing himself. Yes, Seth reinvented himself. What? But look at
Daniel Bryan went heel. That would have been his second time.
Low key has been
the American Dragon.
Big Show baby face and heel turn. And nobody never complained. Why? Because he was perfect as a baby face and a heel. Remember Daniel Bryan had to go against Big Show and what the other big dude?
Mark Henry.
Henry. He even made me believe in that.
Nah,
Daniel Bryan went from
the vegan shit. Like, people, that's something that like people in
society want that belt. I still want that belt.
Me too.
He exploited.
Me too,
son. He exploited that shit. He exploited the whole.
Samoa Joe said the bar that I wanted to say with the hemp belt. It want all that smoke for real. Yo.
Come on.
My God.
He exploited the whole. He exploited the whole vegan thing. Like, he basically took.
He was the annoying vegan.
Yeah, like he took that shit and like he.
Right, I'm sorry, guys. Everybody listening, if you listen on the audio, whatever, like that, we love Daniel Bryan. We had to give him his flowers. Like I said, we don't got him for too much longer, man. So we got to give him his flowers while he's still here, man. And we had some more surprise. We had, like I said, we had Christian pulling up, helping his boy out. It was good to see them two do their thing together and showing some nice little new tag team moves in there and shit. I was like, okay, cruiserweight Edge and Christian are looking like the goddamn Lucha House Party and shit. You see, Edge did the little roll up and then he threw him on the dude. What'd you say? Fix your mic, Brody.
Right.
But what else we had? We had that. Fix shit till you come back. But we had that joint, man. He's still on here. But we had that. We had Hurricane pulling up. That was always good to see, man.
Fucking Hurricane, really?
Fucking Hurricane, bro. It was good to see him. I don't lie, I fuck with Hurricane, bro. He's been on every fucking promotion, probably other than New Japan. Like, that nigga been everywhere, bro.
I was so annoyed
I fuck with Hurricane.
Hurricane.
I was annoyed by it, but I wasn't mad at seeing it.
No, I wasn't mad. It was like nobody else. Y'all couldn't.
I'd rather that than seeing the goddamn like one of the old ass legends trying their hardest to get down this thing.
Hornswoggle. If Hornswoggle would have crawled under the ring and started,
if he would have came as AJ Styles, yo,
as AJ,
if with the shit he did on TNA, bruh.
Oh
my god, I would have went fucking insane, dog. Literally,
would have like Amos saved his ass and threw him back in there.
Just having
Hornswoggle.
I was just about to say having Hornswoggle as AJ and just having a regular
hype, a regular size nigga.
We're having a regular hype black man talking about that's that would be fire.
Yo, AJ need to stop being AJ better not be a hater. He need to bring that nigga on, bruh.
Swoggle.
Like, anytime a nigga want to wrestle him, he's sending him out there. Yo, shout out DX niggas, the niggas who used to really go crazy with that shit, dog. Them niggas used to go crazy with that. What else we had? Like I said, we had Bobby Lashley coming through, going crazy. Dominic Mysterio eliminated Baron Corbin. What else we saw, man? What else? Christian helped Riddle and Bryan Big E eliminate Lashley altogether. I was a little hurt, but I mean, it was a good way to eliminate him. You need all those motherfuckers. I think you were saying on the chat that you kind of need stuff like that to continue to build the lore of Lashley to get him in bigger matches. Like
he had to get eliminated, so I'd rather him get eliminated by 5 people than one.
Yeah. So that was cool to see. That was
still look strong in the process.
That's what I was saying. He still looks strong. Like it really legit took 5 people to take him out.
But while we talking about the up of that, a disappointment I just thought of too was fucking Jey Uso not being in the Royal Rumble at all.
Yeah, I could have sworn he declared himself that he was going to be in the Rumble.
He was like one of the first ones, the first week of SmackDown.
So yeah,
that was a thing for a little while.
They didn't say. I didn't hear anything about that.
He said, and I'm gonna challenge Drew McIntyre.
You know what I think happened? I think Roman was like, they're gonna make it look like Roman made him not compete in the Rumble.
Something happened. See, that's what I'm talking about too. Ari.
I feel like something in real life had to happen.
I think something in real life happened because why wouldn't you throw him in for the botch?
And he wasn't even there.
Hopefully, I hope he's good or something. Not even trying to be scared.
I'm being dead serious, yo. I'm being dead serious. I really think something happened because he would have been an easy save for the botch. Easy save for the botch. They could have just had him while and beating up Kevin Owens while they was
okay. Let me see. Let's see. I just found a story. Shout out to Ringside News. I just seen this shit. Where it go?
I hope he's straight for real.
Because that was weird.
Says WWE.
Naomi was there though.
Where it go?
Wait, that's his or is that?
No, that's his sister-in-law.
That's his sister.
Yeah.
I just seen it said they just randomly pulled them. It might not be too much news around it.
Ari, that's why I go back to. They work at WWE last minute.
That's true.
In the words of Adam Pearce, card subject to change.
Yeah, I can't even find the article anymore.
That's what I'm saying, Ari. I'm sorry, I can't give WWE a pass on that botch so much. Not being that long. You see what I'm saying?
Let me go to Twitter.
But
no, I'm really interested. That's really crazy. Jey Uso would have had so much, he has so much hype going into that shit. Just main event Uso,
my prediction was that I was wrong on the prediction. My prediction was that the other Uso was gonna come out.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
Yeah,
so they did say that. They did mention that.
It's been about 9 months, so he's definitely healed. Well, I hope he is.
Definitely been almost.
You think it might have been a bigger COVID outbreak than they try to let us know?
They do live in Florida.
They do live in Florida. That's true.
I mean, just one person, okay, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Drew, he got his out, but who knows, yo?
And then Mia Yim and Keith Lee.
Lashley had it at one point earlier.
And he did have a match against Drew.
That's really interesting. I mean, they definitely got to explain that to us.
Because they have a match against Drew.
If they just let that go under the rug, then there's going to be more questions that people are going to be asking about what's going on there in Florida, man. But
I pushed him as a star, so people are going to ask about him. It's not
they definitely going to be asking.
You can't hide.
I see a lot of people asking about
it. Main event Oos.
Fact.
Yes. I see a lot of people already asking about it on Twitter, man. It's really weird, bro. That's a really weird move from them.
You all right, Oos?
Nah, most definitely. If you please be all right, because we don't need both brothers out, man.
They just randomly pulled them. They have no
legal trouble. Hope there's no health.
None of that nature. But let's see. What else do we get? What else do we
where'd Frass go?
He right here. But let's see, man. I think what else? Cesaro. Thoughts about Cesaro in this joint, man. A lot of people had him as some of their like one of personal favorites.
You know what happens with Cesaro? Cesaro is eternally buried, and I'll explain why. A few years back, McMahon was on Stone Cold's podcast, and they were talking about
I forgot,
randomly, and he basically said he'd never push Cesaro because he doesn't speak English or some shit like that. And that buried him for good. He's never going to reach it. McMahon basically said he's never going to reach it because he doesn't speak perfect English.
That wasn't verbatim,
because he named him.
It wasn't verbatim, but it's basically what he said. He used
he speaks perfect English. Cesaro speaks like 7 languages.
It's
we know that, but
we know that
because it was.
You're right. That goes back to Rusev.
Rusev knows perfect English.
No, not even. I'm talking about example of the Rusev chants. How he felt about Rusev chants. I can see why he would say that towards Cesaro.
Like
he said us chanting for him was us making fun of Rusev. What? What?
Vince is senile.
And just smart at the same time. It's crazy to continue to see how he's having a good 2021 so far. It sucks to see, but I will say, devil's advocate. It's the little things you look for as you've been watching for a while, and they put him on commentary for certain reasons just to see how your personality can come out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Cesaro was pretty stale on commentary, bro. Like, keep it tall with you. Friday night he was pretty stale, like until the action happened, and that's when he goes into Swiss Superman. That's when he's at his best, when he's in the action. But when he's just sitting there, it has to be like it's just talk, and it's like that. It's just a regular ass dude.
But one thing, why not at least put him in the chase? I agree. Not everybody has to be the champion, but why is Cesaro not in the contendership? Like I agree with you on that. Is a fucking one. Remember the little shit he do. I watch up, down. So when I watch that, I see like why is Cesaro not on camera acting?
Yeah, like he's so much like cooler, like on like the regular.
Even if you want to bring the character he is up, down, and add it a heel twist, like he can do that. I see like watching up, down. I'm like, yo, like I don't get this. Like Tyler Breeze, holy shit, yo, why hasn't Tyler Breeze had a good time talking on the microphone?
Honestly, I would say I think they had their time when they did the Fashion Police, and I would say personally, I felt Fandango started to rise better as the talker of the crew.
Because they didn't give Tyler his bro.
I don't know. Maybe it's Tyler being a passive one. You never know. I think Tyler is very passive. Because think about what he's doing at NXT. They got their titles. But through that time, they've been putting over a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? I think they're in that stage right now. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say that too. Correlating that.
Because Tyler, we can't give him his flower. He's one of those foundations of NXT.
He is. And he is one of those people that like put people over, seeing how he already has a wrestling school with
you know what I'm saying? You can't forget this dude was really dead ass wrestle. The only nigga in WWE to wrestle Jushin fucking Thunder Liger.
Bro, son. Up, down. When they do their little like
he's wild. He's wild dude. I fuck with Tyler Breeze.
Bro, why is that heavy on TV more than Cesaro? I know I want Cesaro's chance, but
hopefully we'll see. Hopefully, knock on wood. Hopefully, big, big brother, Xavier bring the brothers over to G4. That would be a great move. That's just me.
And Tyler, he might be done. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck WWE. Let's go get this bag over here. Shit, you hear me talk over here. you know what I'm saying,
bro? Not lying. Fuck that percentage out of your check.
I was upset that they didn't have Cesaro and Shinsuke, you know what I'm saying, moving and shaking together in the ring together in the joint. It was a lot of little things I was upset with, man.
They did have a bar reunion.
They did have a quick little bar reunion. They did. I fuck with the bar.
The bar. We are the bar. Oh man, I love that team.
I'll just say my quick positives about the joint and negatives that I had about the joint, and go around the table and we get up out of here. I'll say my positives about the Rumble as a whole. I felt we got we felt like we're in the process of creating new stars or have created new stars. I love, like I said, we gave a lot of flowers. Shout out to the women. They really made this Rumble a great watch. I'm happy to see what they're doing with Rhea and Bianca, and they really utilize a lot of their women stars. KO is really I feel like if he like I said earlier, takes this momentum from this feud and takes it higher, we will see him with a title in the near future. Roman is, take outside of that, he's still the guy right now to look at. When you talk about Mania now, we looking at Roman. Everything has been around Roman. We talked about, Edge instantly with Roman. Like we fuck with Drew. I definitely fuck with Drew, but Roman is the guy right now. Especially have a dope match like this. He definitely got to, follow up because, you're not gonna always have a great guy like KO to have a great match with. Now you got an OG like Edge, where I feel you gotta pull up now. You gotta give more of that extra 25% to bring this match over. Not taking no slight on Edge, but Edge is up there. You know what I'm saying? You really got the one with the youth athleticism, whatever. If you're the guy, you're the number one champion, you're gonna have that main event joint. We need to see good matches like you've been having with KO. I'll probably say them once again. Sasha Banks still showing she's top tier. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to say about that. I can't wait to see her and Bianca for Mania. That's what I'm predicting, but that's what I hope. But if that's what I want to see, and I think it's money. It's definitely money. And do I want to see her put her over? I would love to see it, but will it probably happen? No. And I ain't mad at that either. There you go, bro.
In my phone screensaver for 3 months.
For 3 months.
Oh, I'll probably say my last thing.
1, 2, 3, boy.
My last thing. I'm really confused and interested to see what they're going to be doing with this briefcase going into this last quarter of the year, of the wrestling year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they haven't they switched it. Now Miz has got it, but they always be in like these losing situations. Like they got eliminated by the new guy. You know what I'm saying? Damian Priest together. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy who has the option to be able to take the WWE title or Universal title at any time. Y'all got to start booking them a little stronger than y'all have. So, and stuff like this, it just makes Miz look more weak and more weak. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a Money in the Bank winner or Money in the Bank holder right now. So I'm just mad they didn't really do anything with it for tonight. And it's really got me really worried what's going to go on towards Mania. That's it. But that's about it for me, man. What's y'all's thoughts? What's y'all any thoughts?
Or anybody start the kickoff show? Did anybody talk about that?
I didn't see it, so
yeah, I didn't see it either.
But they
lost. I saw highlights.
And what happened to the Asuka versus Alexa Bliss match?
Didn't they have that on Monday night already?
No, I was supposed to be at the Royal Rumble too, because they said they both was on double duty.
And I guess card subject to change.
Yeah, so I was like, that's it. So
I'll go next. Far as positives, I'll say Sasha looking real good in the W, continuing her great 2020, 2021. I'm glad she gets to hold the belt. Hopefully she gets to hold the belt till Mania. We can get to see Sasha and Bianca Belair, which segues into my next positive, the Women's Royal Rumble match of the night, hands down for me. Bianca Belair, great performance, stellar performance.
Number 3 once again.
This is the definition of what the Rumble pay-per-view is supposed to be. It's supposed to catapult new stars into, you know what I'm saying, that next level. That's exactly what they do with Bianca. Can't say the same thing for the men's, but I didn't see that.
Well, it's not technically meant to create new stars. You are creating new stars in it, but it's meant to gear towards Mania season.
I think that's my only negative. My only negative is that the men's Rumble, you had each of us, all 4 of us, named 3 different people. Like Frass said, we named 3 different people where it all makes sense that they could win. Neither one of them won. They give it to a part-timer. And I know y'all say it makes sense. I get it, whatever. To me, it didn't make sense for Edge to
No,
win.
I'm just saying I'm not mad.
Like, you're supposed to create stars.
I agree with that though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my only negative.
I agree too, but I'm not mad at Edge winning. I'm just against a part-timer winning.
But who's to say he's part-time though? He's only once he got here, he got injured and he was
He's
out.
not gonna wrestle regularly on Raw. He's not.
I'm just saying we don't.
Edge has a similar contract as Goldberg though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Part
So
fucking
he's not
timer.
going to be. Yeah, we're not. He is low key part time.
But Goldberg wasn't
that's
like
another reason why I got him facing Roman. But
that's the thing that we don't know how it's going to actually go to fruition. The way he was describing his run is not how these other guys that were describing their run. You know what I'm saying? He's actually saying I want to mesh with a lot of these different talents. Like I think he's going to be like I'm not going to say he's going to be on Monday Night Weeklies or nothing like that. Or
I get that
Friday
from
Night Weeklies. But he's going
to.
I think he's going to have a monthly program or
I don't want it to look like
program like. You know
I don't want it to look like how Angle looked on his way out. That's what I don't want.
But that's the thing though too. Like with that,
they both had neck injuries. Remember that?
Yeah, but one got an okay to come back. I think one was kind of like got the surgery and was still like working through the injuries. That's remember I was talking about that on the last pod, just like working through those injuries, how I fuck with you later in life. But I think Edge coming back and like, you know what I'm saying, through the, you know what I'm saying, getting his body right is, you know what I'm saying, it helps. But like I said, I don't think he's going to be, like I said, not like I said, I agree with you, he's not going to be every week or nothing like that. But I do think he'd probably be like a bi-monthly type of program, or if God willing, he has the health to do it, a monthly program. You know what I'm saying? But a monthly program, you don't got to be there every fucking Monday.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Especially to get the program going.
I get that from giving them to give him an opportunity, but at the same time, you got part-timers like Goldberg who just going to whichever fucking show they want, getting the title opportunity.
But yeah, but once again, though, this is a dude who we still got to. This dude really
out on Raw and say, "Yo, I'm about to face you on Royal Rumble."
Right,
and that was
we can't say, but we can't put Edge, we can't put Edge in that category. He has done none of that. When he first came back, he wanted to smoke with. Well, he came back and he had to smoke with his old homie.
Edge did fight. I ain't gonna hold you. He fought Royal Rumble. It's not like he was number 28.
This is his second
number one. He was. That's a fact. He was number one. It was there for the final four.
Yo, we not gonna
got RKO.
He was number one and stayed to the. Yo, come on, son.
That's the part. That's why I was saying you.
That's not a part timer, B.
I give Edge. I see with the Conjuring shit. Yeah, he's low key a part timer still, but I give him the complete pass because at least he works.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What his work schedule is going to be like officially. We haven't seen a full year of Edge. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's why I can't really call that how he's going to move. As I mean, I get I get it part time. Yeah, I got that because of his help. But I don't think he's going to be moving like the Brocks and the Goldbergs and such. Because I mean, he listens to the people. He actually listens to the people. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's heard that shit.
My bad. I'm not against it. I'm not against it, but I'm just pointing out the plot holes in it. Though. Like,
no, I agree. That's what I said.
I love Edge.
I put Loso honestly on.
Well deserved.
The Royal Rumble should have pushed a younger star. I'm actually on that. Like I really feel that the Rumble. Like we're at a point, you're at a point. This is a perfect time to push a star, bro. Like you literally low key what y'all already doing. Y'all can control the sound. You can sway
control the narrative.
Exactly. You can sway the narrative in your way more than ever.
Absolutely.
Can I ask what new star would you guys want to see going into?
All right, not brand new.
I'm not saying brand new. I'm not brand new.
No perfect example. The reason I even say
Daniel Bryan. It made sense for Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan has had a Mania main events already, though.
But you put him. Wait,
I said even though my joke is that it's February, I'm kind of low key serious. Big E.
But Big E got his moment with the IC title. That's why I asked in the chat. What
moments? I'm talking about pushing. That's only the start.
He's getting his push. It's the old school push, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's the old school push that we tend to forget about. We give you the IC title. We see if you can work with that. If you can draw with that IC title, we're gonna see if you can do that in the next round. That's his path right now.
That's cute and all. That's cute and all. But
that's not cute. That's what most of our WWE champion legends have went through.
That's also a ceiling. That's also a ceiling, Ari. Sometimes
it's not a ceiling. Was it a ceiling for Brett? Was it a ceiling for Brett?
For Razor, it was. For Mr. Perfect.
No, let me finish though. You just let me say one name. Was it a ceiling for Brett? Was it a ceiling for HBK? Was it a ceiling for Rock? Was it a ceiling for Austin? Was it a ceiling for Triple H? You
also got to remember the ones that it was a ceiling for: Razor Ramon, Mr. Perfect, Jake the Snake, Rick Rude,
Roddy Piper,
Honky Tonk Man.
That's not even my point, though.
See, you got all of those guys from the new generation. I'm bringing all the guys that became literally legends and became champions. And Big E is literally being pushed but Big E is literally getting pushed as, yo, you are really one of our future guys. Like he's literally being pushed as that.
I could keep going, but the reason why I say Big E, because you can push him to that main event on that level early. First of all, something you said. This is why I said I'm gonna use something you said. Has there ever been a champion to win a Royal Rumble?
I did ask that, but that's why I seen it not.
But is that not big though? Is that not major? If Big E, a newer star, because he's solo now, when's the IC title? Because now I'm gonna use some of the old school tactic. The IC title is the title that launches you to the main title. So yes, to give that feeling and to get that more prestige on the IC title, the IC title, the Intercontinental Champion, won the Royal Rumble, and he's going to WrestleMania. It would be
also, on the other hand, isn't it the workhorse title also?
But somebody did that too. I think it was Austin or maybe Macho Man. I forgot who, but they won the Royal Rumble with the title and dropped it maybe like the week before. They won it with the title and dropped it like the week before and ended up
before what?
WrestleMania.
I'm gonna have to look it up. It
might be wrong. I forgot who it was, but
I thought Lesnar was
if anybody did that, it might have been Macho Man, because that's what I'm kind of talking about with the prestige of if once you get the IC title, you go to the next level. Even though it's the Royal Rumble, which makes sense, but still, the fact that the Intercontinental Champion was going into WrestleMania, that's big. That's why I said somebody like Big E. And also Keith Lee. If Keith Lee could lose, but so what? You won the Royal Rumble and we're amped.
An example for sure though is RVD when he had beat he had beat Shelton Benjamin in a winner take all match at Backlash for the Money in the Bank in the Intercontinental Championship, and he won it, and then he ended up cashing in, challenging John Cena for it. He ended up dropping it back to him, I think, like probably the week before or something like that. But like that's another reason too, because that gave him something else. Because
that would have been fire too if Big E would have went in there and he would have dropped the title.
But that's the thing, though. Like that's the thing. Which now.
I'm all in.
What's the case? What's the case of pushing somebody too fast or letting them actually build their actual foundation?
That's not pushing Big E too fast.
Bro, he just went solo.
But we know Big E before.
We know what he could do. Like
how many years ago was that? And he was IC champion then, and they didn't even let him do anything with that yet.
He's one of those superstars we know.
Yeah, that's not somebody.
We know. You got to think about it. Since he came in, it's a whole new generation of fans that came in now. You got a lot of the indie darling fans that's here now. A lot of new a lot of new people are in the wrestling since Big E has showed up on the main stage. So he had to literally he hasn't reinvented himself since then. So a lot of people who like Big E then is they love him for a whole different reason now. You know what I'm saying? He had to really reinvigorate his toughness and shit like that. That was the promos that everybody was trying to get at him. Like, oh, we know you're the funny guy, but we don't know about the tough side of you. That he had to rehash after that promo with Paul Heyman, where he sat there and said, I know your future is going to be with Roman Reigns, but you got to get that IC title first. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, we'll be watching. So you got to build that up first, not just winning the Rumble. You got to build up this.
Heyman told him that.
Yeah,
in hindsight, but I'm paraphrasing a little bit. But
Oh,
They basically,
I mean,
that's basically what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about when Brett had it, he was having great matches with Bulldog, having good matches with such and such and so forth. Everybody up when we had the IC title between Rock and Triple H, that feud with the ladder match. You got to have the matches to build it up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just give the guy the keys just because we know of the potential. You got to let the people who we know we got it, but you got to let the people who don't know see it. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be on that path with Big E because I know he's there. You know what I'm saying? Just to see him where he's at right now, and on top of putting over talent while he's doing it, what he's doing with Apollo Crews. If he goes to Mania and do that shit, you can't even do shit like that with Apollo Crews because you still trying to get your shit up into the next division. You can't even build up this division. You know what I'm saying? If Big E's the one to be able to build up the IC division on SmackDown, I'd rather him do that than trying to go on the chase right now because I feel that would be a bigger accolade for his year than going on that chase because it's been to go from Shinsuke, AJ to Sammy to him. It's a good path right now. You know what I'm saying? And just to throw that to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not too many niggas you can just
SmackDown though. You act like it's not a roster full of new talent to help.
Yeah, but we say everybody could be champion.
Look how that helps out everybody. The same way you push Big E to WrestleMania to go for the title, Big E drops it, and you have a whole chance of younger fire talent because SmackDown is probably the most fire wrestling show on right now to do a tournament. Are you kidding me? You're pushing other.
But you just did a tournament for the IC title.
Put Chad Gable. So you do it again. I don't give a fuck. Big E made it believable.
That's the problem. We get mad at WWE for always repeating shit.
Repetitive, yeah. It's a contradiction. It's a contradiction.
But you're making history. But it's a different prediction when he's dropping the title because he's going to WrestleMania.
But bro, we just seen the story. He just told him the story of him trying to get to Roman. Literally, maybe a month or maybe 2 months ago. It wasn't even that long.
Now we're here.
Had the title. He even had a title
on everything else. They can
even had a title that long, man.
Oh my gosh, the Fiend went.
We still got, and that's the thing. We gotta. This is like this. I see. It's like basketball. We're forgetting about the mid-range shot.
Yeah, it's like basketball.
We're forgetting about the mid-range shot that was so vital at one point in time to the game, and that mid-range shot is the mid card. The mid card was so vital to some of our wrestling fans. When you had guys like, you know what I'm saying, Seth Rollins who wanted to be that workhorse for the certain title. You got guys like, you know what I'm saying, Big E who want to do that now, or AJ Styles, so on and so forth, who want to continue to get that division back to where it deserves to be. You know what I'm saying? Where we actually know who that next guy gets it is in line for that title because he's championship material. You know what I'm saying? But if we just everybody just skip right past it, it's just like, well, what the fuck is the purpose of the title for? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we gotta let it build with Big E. It's not saying that he can't be there. We know he's gonna be there. The guys in the back know he's gonna be there. They just want the fans to build it. They want it to be like monumentous when it happens. You know what I'm saying? We already got the moment and everybody cheering and such when he got the IC title. You can't do that twice in one calendar year.
Why not?
I mean, you can. Why not? Why not?
Tell me why not?
Why not? Why can't you?
I mean, that's the thing. One is going to drown out the other moment. You want to still have those moments. Think about it. Rhea Ripley had her moment. Rhea Ripley had her crowning moment when she won the title, right? You know what I'm saying? And that was her moment. They let that settle. You know what I'm saying? Now she's in the process of building herself back up to get back to that. Where she does again is going to feel like that again because she had to go through the struggle again. You know what I'm saying? Big E just went through the struggle to get to where he's at now. You gotta like same thing we talked about Roman for years. We wanted to see these guys go through struggle to get to those, you know what I'm saying, those top tier moments. So when we see it, it actually feels like an accomplishment other than just hand it to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Big E to be one of the guys because we love him that he's just gonna get stuff handed to him. Then we're gonna feel like he's just a company guy.
Team Solo NXT. How was this man handed? How did he not work and grind and struggle? That's the IC title is just another great stepping stone to his legacy to the world title.
Just like Heyman
tag team. You talk about a man who touched gold. We know his face. Don't get it twisted just because he was in New Day. when he did single matches, Big E still the highlight. When we talk about tag team matches,
that's what Heyman's
Kofi
saying
not
though.
there.
We have to
He's the
separate
highlight.
those worlds.
He's
We
about to do that when he wins the world title.
But that's the thing. We're only on step one. Let us go. We only on issue one. I'm in my comic book phase right now.
Issue one.
We on issue one right now of the new Big E story. You know when they do the rehash of the new, you know what I'm saying? We revamping the universe. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We revamping the universe. So now we on issue one, and it was his path to the title. He got the title. Now we on issue 2. You know what I'm saying?
This is Big E New 52.
Who knows where his path is for the IC title at Mania? If they might steal the show at Mania. Maybe it's him and Apollo Crews at Mania. They might steal the show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's only going to bring more eyes back to what the IC title's supposed to be, and more eyes on that ugly ass title too. Because that title ugly as shit, but it's gonna bring more eyes to it. People will be like,
"It just don't fit a WWE."
It don't look like that white beautiful title, that cracker hat.
It just don't fit into a WWE Intercontinental title. That's what it looked like.
Look at NXT
a
title,
secondary NXT UK title,
like for real. But other than that, man, I just want to see. I just want to see the story of Big E. I just want to see the story of Big E build. You know what I'm saying? If not even comparing, but if you take Austin's story, it was a slow build. You know what I'm saying? He had to go through, you know what I'm saying? We take after Ringmaster shit, we talk about when he really started going heel. He went through the little phase of just being the thorn in everybody's side. Then, you know what I'm saying, finally start getting him in the IC title picture and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then get the, you know, he had to go through each step. You know what I'm saying? It just happened to be his rise was just so imminent because his demand was just so strong. You know what I'm saying? But I feel Big E is going to be there slowly but surely, though. We just got to let it happen.
I mean, you asked just who was the pick, and I figured Big E. Keith Lee, they don't even have to win, but the Royal Rumble could push a star to go to WrestleMania. If you ask me, people, I can name people like Keith Lee. Keith Lee is definitely a great pick, but we know that certain things happen, so I'm not going to put that on them.
But I mean, to be honest,
I see they do have high praise.
I'm gonna keep it tall. Even though I just said earlier that he was already in the title picture, AJ is definitely going to be winning one of these Rumbles sooner or later. If it wasn't this one, it's going to be one he
was supposed to win this one.
Like he's going to be winning. If it wasn't this one, he's going to be winning one before he get up out of here because it's
Money in the Bank.
Neither that too.
I'm with Deezy. Money in the Bank. He'll get that first.
Because I feel like his resume sheet is going to be crazy when it's all Hall of Fame time. His resume sheet is going to be crazy.
Daniel Bryan got the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna let him have that because that's his man. He gonna let him have it. It's gonna be a Money in the Bank.
I think so too.
It's gonna be a Money in the Bank.
But I think that's about it, man. We hit 311, man. That was a good chat, man. That Royal Rumble was good as fuck, bro. There's a lot of different shit we could pull from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for the night after, man. See what happens. Hopefully we see Damian Priest.
Hey man, look,
Ripley might be staying up there. Never know.
Hey yo, Ari, man, I'm calling out of work tomorrow. You trying to have a twofer? You trying to have another show tomorrow?
Buckito.
Tomorrow night? Nigga said, can I come? Y'all more than welcome to pop up, man.
Most definitely, man. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Frass, you already know, bro. You always got a home here, bro. You already know what the fuck time is when we know what we talking about in the chats. But you know what I'm saying?
Voltron.
Definitely might do we wrestling tomorrow if y'all not potted.
Yo, we're gonna pull up. You know, I'm definitely pulling up for some wrestling talk.
I definitely want to talk about Champion of the Year.
Oh yes, sir.
Nah, yo, yeah, all right, we got to get into that. Not tonight, but we got to get into that tomorrow night.
I'm gonna watch. If they hopefully he put it on.
No,
YouTube.
they put the first up already. Oh, I'm gonna be ignorant.
Oh, they did.
I'm breaking this down. Yeah, I want to break this down. This might not be on OV Wrestling.
Deezy, you fuck with battle rap?
I dibble and dabble
a little bit. What's your top 5 right now?
Shit, right now.
Right now. We test you. We gonna test them.
Just off dome.
You better ask your wrestlers.
Dylon.
Surf, Verb.
Verb. Okay, I'm not mad at those two.
What's cuz name?
Geechee?
Yes, Geechee.
He
You
said
naming
cuz.
people for him.
Oh no,
He said cuz. I thought you talking about the young Crip.
all right, I know more than them. I'm trying to just think of these niggas' names. They have fire battles. I fuck with Arsenal. I fuck with Danny Myers. I fuck with Daylight.
All right, I'm gonna take the list down now. Who you got?
Ari, you got some homework. You got some homework tonight. Before this man pulls up tomorrow, show him as much battle rap as you can.
I've been trying to, bro. I told him he gotta go on his own path now. Cause you know how I watch battle rap, bro. You know how we watch it. We in it bar for bar. You heard that? Ah! Yeah. He ain't in that zone yet.
Have you seen Avenidity? Has he seen Avenidity yet?
He probably did. I probably played it around. He could watch it again.
That's my go-to if I wanted to do.
That's my guy too. Rum Nitty. That's my guy too.
Yeah, I showed him Rum Nitty battles.
Red, Ill Will.
Red, there you go.
Ill
Will. If you related to this nigga, you gotta be an Old Red. It's an Old Red account. It's an Old Red account. We're Old Red podcast over here, man.
What's the Old Red stand account? Most definitely.
Who else? Cannon, Big K.
Which Cannon?
Which Cannon?
Yeah, there's Big Cannon, who's not so big no more. Shout out to Big Cannon and Young Cannon.
The one that's not so big no more. Pause.
Hey, ooh, I didn't know that was a pause. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm Sir Frost. You can catch me on We Rushing. Oh, I can't even talk.
We rushing over here. Yo, the feds is about to take us down.
We Rushing.
We rushing.
Best Friend podcast coming out. It's you.
It's only Russia. Podcast is you.
Mother Russia.
It's you podcast full of positivity, no negative energy. You probably won't see these two motherfuckers.
Wait, why not us?
All
you know Masters in mode.
No, real talk, you will see them. It's a lot of networking. I will have podcast guests like Get Your Bars Off podcast, other podcasts.
You know, I gotta go up in there and get my pain.
All of that raw and blunt, where smoking, we talk our shit. You know how that get down. Breakdown, music breakdown, smoking name. All guests are welcome.
Gift that, please. Someone gift that.
GMO Wars, GMO Wars on Twitch and YouTube at Fresh and Frost TV. Y'all need to get off my screen. Oh.
Hey, Raw and Blunt Facebook group.
Oh yeah, Raw and Blunt Facebook group. Fresh and Frost Gaming on Facebook as well. We at 2.4K. I need to reach 3K. Help me reach 3K. Let's work. Other than that, honestly, relax,
my nigga. Yo, man. Y'all already know what it is with us, man. Follow us at everywhere, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast and Get Your Bars Off pod on Twitter and IG. Most definitely check out our Biggie versus Pac versus playlist that we have on our YouTube right now. Check our playlist section for that.
You lost.
You didn't. You really lost, bro. This nigga played realist killers.
No. Look here. I need to explain.
Realist killers.
I need to explain that.
Get that one off.
Deezy, I need to explain myself, okay? Because 317, I'm gonna make this shit quick. I need to explain myself. Right before I was gonna play my last song, right before he played his last song, I got a text. I got a picture. I got a bug. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
My head wasn't all the way in it.
Biggie duets over here.
My head wasn't in it. I almost played fucking Thug Nature with Lil Mo instead.
Thug Nature. Wow. Yo, man. We gonna talk some more about this versus tomorrow, man. Let's get ready to sign up out the joint, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast, man. It's my nigga Deezy, man. It's your boy Ari Starks. Loso, man. You already know, man. We out of this joint, bro.